where the world collides. Culture's calling, it's a crazy ride. Music's pumping, food's on the plate. We're vibing here, let's celebrate. Echo and Essence, we keep it real. Talking about the way we feel. Essence, Essence. From the beats to the love we share. Everything in between we care. Essence, Essence. Yeah. Uncle Freezy, vibing all night and all day. Coach Malpica, always something to say. Our main man in the cut, he is Soul Finger. DSJ always showing up as the soulful singer. Ron, Bully and Corey always being so thorough. Don't forget from that ain't rap Triborough. It's not just water. Echo and Essence, we keep it real. Talking about the way we feel. Essence, Essence. From the beats to the love we share. Everything in between we care. Essence, Essence. It's not just talk, it's how we groove. Life's a rhythm, we all move. Spin the wheel, what's next to see? Culture flowing endlessly. Echo and Essence, we keep it real. Talking about the way we feel. Essence, Essence. From the beats to the love we share. Everything in between we care. Essence, Essence.
Yo, party people, what's good? It's Uncle Freezy coming through to rock the spot, man. Echo and Essence late on a Friday night. Just gonna come through for a few minutes. Got a thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Nothing major. I'm gonna get back into my hard-hitting topics. I hadn't done hard-hitting topics in like a year or so. But I'm gonna get back into hard-hitting topics sooner or later. But right now, I'm just not in that mindset, man. What I want to talk to y'all about is R&B. Man, I just talked to two R&B experts, man. Just spoke with a member of the group QTD, the original DSJ. They call them Steel. And just talked to the Triborough Gigolo from the That Ain't Rap podcast, two R&B experts. About a topic, man, and just talked about underrated R&B songs, right? Just talking about underrated R&B songs, some underestimated joints, right? That were probably really good songs at the time, that probably should have been great songs, and for one reason or another, they just didn't flourish like they should have. Right. So what I'm going to do is this. I am going to, where is it? I have there we are. Right. I have excuse me, pardon me. I got a working spreadsheet, right? I got a working spreadsheet, and what I'm going to do is take a copy of that, make another. I'm going to do this, clean this out, and do a list, right? The most underrated R and R and B songs ever, right? Got the format all set, and I think that's my guy, Triborough, Tori B in a place to be. Salute y'all. How y'all tonight?
What up? What up?
Happy Halloween.
How y'all?
So
I have a list. I'm gonna share this thing with y'all. Let me do this. Put this up. Chauber, guess what that says right there, man?
listen,
Fritz Alcindor is in the building. Salute.
salute.
Fritz, where you
Hey,
been, bro?
I've been hiding out.
Huh? You
I've been
been?
hiding out.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm about to say, bro. Seem like we ain't seen you. Like,
I mean, work been taking all my time, man. They've been killing me.
yeah, man, yeah, man. Let me see how many people we got. Because what I want to do is if we don't get a bunch of people on the YouTube side, then maybe we could just go all in on the Twitter side. That way, I can maybe play some music. If we do it like that, we can kind of play music. But I can't do it on YouTube though. But Fritz, what I found out this week, bro, is there is mad fake R&B lovers, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's mad fake R&B lovers, bro.
Yeah, they don't.
Like when you talk to them about R&B, the first thing they say is, "Oh, Mary J. Blige is dope." We know that. Like that ain't breaking news, right?
Oh, they
Or
can't
they'll
give you a
say,
deep. They can't give you a deep cut. They can't give
right,
you a.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like people be like, "Yo, man, that Tevin Campbell '93 album is fire." We know that, right? But I think how I knew Triborough was real was we had a topic. DSJ told us about gave us a topic last year. He was like the best songs of '93. You remember that when we broke down the best R&B songs of '93?
Yeah.
And we was like naming these songs, and I was like, "Oh snap! I forgot about them." Randall is in the building. Salute. I was just talking to DSJ, and I told him that I was listening to a guy named Lorenzo Smith, right? And he was like, "Yo, I think I remember him." And I was like, "You better." Lorenzo Smith got like 3 fire joints. The whole album is, I'm not gonna say is fire, because you can't say Lorenzo Smith album is fire and then say Make It Last Forever is fire. That sounds ridiculous, right? But you can say Lorenzo Smith album was really good, right? And it's a group out there called 4x4 that sound like New Edition. Y'all remember them?
I don't know.
They album wasn't fire, but they album was really, really good, man. But let me do this, man. I want to ask y'all, because y'all are experts. Is there a such thing as commercial R&B and then undercover, like underrated R&B? Y'all feel like that's a thing?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kind of like mainstream hip hop, and then there's underground. Right? Like how people will say, "Hey man, I think Rakim is the GOAT," but they forget about them Lord Finesse years. Y'all remember the Lord Finesse years?
Yeah.
So how do I ask the question then? Like, or should I just ask somebody for a very underrated, low-key R&B song? Do you got one to give us an example, or you want me to start?
From any era?
Any era, it don't matter.
I got Frank Ocean. This is before he came out with his album. He had like a mixtape out called Nostalgia Ultra. And there was a song called Love Crimes. And he's singing, and it's like at the end of the song is like a clip of like maybe something from Psycho being played on that song.
Right.
But it's a dope song.
Wow.
Yeah, that was always like one of my favorites. And this is
And this is a
before he
deep album cut, right?
yeah,
Off the
it's
mixtape?
like on a mixtape, but it's like before he grew up with Channel O.
Right. Let me see. Would you say the name of it is?
Love Crimes.
I never heard it. I think I think I may have. Yeah. Yeah. It came out 2011, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna add that to the list then. Hey, Tori B, you got one?
No, I mean, I can't think of nothing off the top of my head right now. Like I'm drawing such a blank. There's like so many songs on albums that I know nobody really listens to. Cause I'm a
Right.
person who'll put on an album and listen to the whole thing.
Me too. Me
Like I
too.
like to listen to the whole album when I put it on. So if I don't like your whole album, there's a chance that I'm probably never gonna listen to the album. But I
Right.
can't off the top of my head think of like a specific song.
Y'all, do you remember the song the song by SWV that was on their first album? Not You're Always on My Mind. That was a dope song.
Yeah.
You're Always on My Mind. But they released that as a single. They released that as a single, but at the same time, they had a song. To me, there are two songs on there that I really like. They have a song on there called Downtown. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have a song on there, like a little kiddie song called Black Pudding that I love, bro. Yeah. Black Pudding off of SWV first album. I mean, I love that song, man.
Mhm.
Escape has a song on their second album called Do Like Lovers Do. And Candy is singing the lead on it.
Right.
And she did her thing on it. I think it was a song you'll probably never hear it unless you listen to the album. But to me, I think that's classic R&B right there.
Mhm.
You ever heard of Corinne Bailey Ray?
Yeah.
She got a few tracks I know nobody really listened to. Till It Happens to You, I think was on her it was either her first or her second album.
Right.
Really great song.
And it's like when you hear it, you're like, how is this song not a hit?
Yeah.
But you know what though? In fairness to the conversation, I think I really have to go back and listen to some more of her stuff.
Who's that?
Corinne Bailey Ray.
Oh yeah. I think she fell into some hard times. I think she was at a point she was into some drugs for a minute, but I think she's okay now.
Good. Because
She
I had to
definitely should have been bigger.
should
Like
have.
her music is incredible. I don't know why. I mean, it could be a million reasons, but she just didn't take off like she should have. Because Put Your Records On was her first single, I think. Put Your Record On, I think, was her first single. And she caught my attention from there. And I listened to her album. I'm like, wow, this is really good.
Right.
What I miss?
We just talking about album cuts.
Oh no,
You-
I missed who the
I
person.
know-
I missed who the person was.
Oh,
Corinne Bailey
Ray.
Yeah, she was really good. Like she has a really good. Yeah, like her commercial. Like everybody know her for like that one song, but
Put Your
like she
Record On.
actually was pretty good.
Yeah, she was.
I think Donnell Jones is the king of deep cuts. I think he's the king of song number 11. Like all his albums, just click on song number 11 on all his albums, they'd be fire. Right.
Yeah, he got some, and he be carrying a theme too.
Yeah.
He be carrying a theme. Like in the first album, it's something, and you hear like the continuation in the next album. Like you
Yeah.
hear the story. It's like, who he talking about?
Yeah. Like, yeah, you right. I ain't never heard nobody say it like that before, bro. I think you right. I'm with you. You in like a pocket right now, bro. And the reason why I say that is because on that first Donnell Jones album, it's like the love that's just out of his reach, right? Like he loves somebody, but she just out of his reach, right? Like they dating and something ain't quite because he has a song called "Wish You Were Here," and them girls singing background, they sound like angels, bro. And then he talking about something about this moment longing for you, how I wish you were here. And them girls is in the background singing like they singing like they singing like Payday Late, right? So yeah, man. Try, you got one?
Mary J. Blige, changes I've been going through from the first album.
From the first album.
Yeah, love that song.
Bro, I love that first
What
album.
song? I didn't hear what you said.
Changes I've been going through.
Yeah.
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 See, I just feel like all the Mary J. Blige songs are popular, even if we didn't hear them on the radio. I think everybody. I
Right.
feel like everybody knows all the Mary J. Blige songs,
Right.
especially on those first like 5 albums.
Yeah.
How many people can say that off that first 5 albums?
Right.
You know, I think she the GOAT, right?
She
I
is
think
the
she
GOAT.
now, no disrespect to Whitney, right? Because Whitney sold a lot of records, but I think, and Whitney from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Not, but I think Mary the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
We're not
Some of
talking
that
about the
Mary,
voice. We talk about the GOAT of this. I get you.
yeah. But she had on that same, I think, try, is it that song and Love No Limit are back to back? Is that it?
It was on the same album. I don't think it was back to back.
Okay. So because to me, Love No Limit off that same album, man, you like that album to me, man, is like in my heart, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. There were some R&B songs. I think have I ever played the song by Leon LaHavis for y'all?
Oh, that's oh man, that's a girl.
Oh my God, bro. I hate to say it to sound like a hater. I think she better than Corinne Bailey Ray, but I think they in the same bag.
Who's that?
She nice.
Yeah,
Leon LaHavis. Like I bought like almost every one of her albums. Like,
bro.
yo, that's one person I regret not seeing live. Like someone like her, I would have to see live.
Oh my gosh, bro. Tori, she has a song. Where's my phone at? She has a song. I forget the name of it, but I'll find it. She has a song called Lost and Found.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you, because I ain't gonna lie, I had a music crush on this lady. Try this will probably make y'all laugh, and I don't know why I had a song crush on her, but this lady Elvana, y'all remember Elvana?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, she couldn't. Yo, I was like trying to get all her stuff, and then in searching for Elvana, I found Leanne LaHavis, and I may not have ever listened to Elvana ever again after that.
Leon LaHavis, like low key, her videos like one of the best music videos of all time.
Yeah, me too.
The one when she's like walking around.
Yep.
In the square, like that's one of the best videos of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's simple too.
Hmm.
Yeah, Miggy, what's good, man? You know, um, is that maybe too far in the bag, Charborough, or not?
No, I mean, I think that's right in the, right in the areas of like underrated singers and songs.
Hmm.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah, Olivia Dean is in that pocket. Like Olivia Dean is in that guitar pocket.
Right,
Um,
that acoustic.
yeah.
Yeah, man, bro. There are how so how can a popular artist have an underrated song?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think I told DSJ this one time, but I think "You and I" by Jodeci might be a top 10 R&B joint of the 90s,
yeah.
right? Um, when every time I hear "You and I," I'm like, how is this not the biggest song of their career? You know,
Mhm.
are there any groups out there that have underrated music? Y'all think?
Yeah. Like you mentioned, like SWV, New Edition has a lot of underrated joints, and there's a lot of groups.
I think New Edition may have the most underrated song ever.
Yeah,
That song "Boys to Men" with Johnny Gill singing the lead.
right. Good.
If you ever saw New Edition live when
Hmm.
they do
Yeah,
Yup.
it, man, yeah, yeah. I remember Davina.
Davina,
I
yeah,
I remember Davina. I remember Tanya Blunt. I
hmm,
So
remember
good.
Shantae
Yeah.
Savage.
yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah. And so Davina was at that time right after Shantae Savage, but right before Nivea and them. Y'all remember Nivea?
Yep.
maybe,
Yeah. Laundromat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Wow, this conversation make me think. Well, let me ask y'all this. I ask this question a lot. Um, but maybe I love y'all answers or maybe I'm searching for something. But how does R&B music connect with y'all compared to other types of music?
I mean, like for me, it was like one of the first genres I started listening to as a kid, like before hip hop. So, like my mom was always playing soul music in the house, and my aunt was into gospel music. So the majority of like my beginning of music for me was R&B, gospel, pop music, and then everything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's a major part for me when it comes to music.
Right.
You know,
I feel like R&B music unlocks like core memories because you can associate the music with so many things growing up. Like my uncle DJ, right? So there was always turntables set up in my living room when I was a kid, and he'd be in there playing music, and his friends would be over, and my grandmother be sitting out there, and everybody be having such a good time. Like the music just unlocks core memories that you hope you never forget.
Right.
So R&B music will always be special to me because it brings back so many happy times.
I think that's the
Uh,
thing with me. Is that the same thing with you, Fritz?
I don't know. I think R&B R&B music is honest. Like we have hip hop, and hip hop is very his hip hop. Kind of put out a persona. You, you know you try to put your best self out there, but R&B could get very vulnerable, and like it could like you hear somebody saying stuff and you're like, "Yup, I know what they mean," or they could say something just very honest that just like hip hop can do. Hip hop is meant to self promote and put yourself out there and put your best foot forward. And R&B is very vulnerable sometimes, so it's very different.
Just to piggyback off that, just a little bit, it tells a story that's familiar to you.
Right.
It's very
Right.
relatable because it's your people telling your stories. So it's very relatable. Whether it's
Right.
happy, whether it's sad, whether it's funny, you can find humor in it. You know, it's always something. The R&B music is relatable to you.
Right. Right. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When it comes to the R&B or slash soul slash neo soul, whatever, like whatever we name it on the end, whichever end of the spectrum, the um there is a connection to like my kinfolk and the generation before me
Right.
because they would have this feeling over a song. Like my uncle, and I tell a story all the time, but my uncle used to make me play this song by Freddie. I forget Freddie name, Freddie something, but it go, "Oh baby, you got what I need. You mean everything to me. You something, 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 something." And so then you got the doom, 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 doom. And so that means something to him, right? That meant something to him because he thinking like he out here in these streets chasing these women, and he trying to, And then when I get to that stage where I'm out there in them streets, right? Like it's like it's like Miles J, like Start Love Over.
Mm,
Let's start love over. Back to the way things were. Forget about him and I'll forget about her. You know what I'm saying? Like these joints or the Janet Jackson Control album, like you just now turning 17, 18, 19, and you the same age as Janet. She's singing these things. And you like, this motherfucker is singing my life. You know what I'm saying? Like everything Janet talking about, you like, dang, man.
mm,
And so it's like that connection because, like, I don't know if this is y'all's musical journey, but this is mine.
mm,
Um, when I was a kid, I ain't care nothing about music, man. Music was about singing happy birthday or whatever was on PBS or whatever. Like when you were a kid.
yeah,
And then you get to be about 6 or 7 and maybe 8. And then you start hearing songs while you in the car. Your mama taking you to the barber shop or something, and
mm,
her song come on the radio, and she's singing songs like The Emotions. Whoa, whoa, you got the best of my love. And your mom in the car singing all loud, all awkward and shit. And you like looking at your mama. I'm like, you
yeah,
singing? Right, like, you know what I'm saying? Or when you young and your parents making you do something like clean the bathroom or something, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to clean no bathroom. And they playing their favorites albums, and you listening to the album because you ain't got no choice. And then a song off that album come on that you like, and you're like, okay, I can't wait till that song come back on again. And then they think it's cute because they think it's cute because you be like, Mom, play that dum 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 song again. And she like the dum 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 song. And
mm,
like, because I used to tell my mother that, like, Mom, hey, play the dum 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 song. And what it was is a song called Disco Inferno by the Tramps, right? Was the joint. Like I'm like 9 or whatever whatever, and the song is out. And I'm like, man, play that song. And me and my sister and brother in there dancing to the trend. We little kids. We don't even know what Disco Inferno. We don't know what none of that stuff mean. All we know is dude singing his heart out. And then when it's your turn to pick your own music, like when you get to be about like and I mean really pick your own music, right? I'm not talking about like such and such bought you an album for your birthday. I'm talking about when you get the chance to start spending your own money on music, whether it's money you made or some money somebody gave you. Instead of you buying candy, you buying music, right?
Right.
And so when you start buying your own music, you got your own music taste. And it at first it be like far away from what your parents like. And then it seemed like at some point you start listening to all the stuff your parents was listening to. It's like the double back. Like you try not to listen to their stuff. Like, hey, I don't want to listen to A. Corny stuff. He trying to sing, and then like you legitimately like, for instance, they listening to Al Green. Like they used to listen to Al Green. I'm like 6 years old. Man, I didn't want to listen to no Al Green. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do listen to Al Green or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get older and start maybe going through stuff, that Al Green start hitting like, this Al Green is different.
I'm
You know
so
what I'm saying?
tired of being alone. That was you
Right.
singing
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
car.
Right. Right. My daughter did that to me with New Edition. She's like, why y'all always be playing New Edition? Right. And then now she's like, man, that New Edition be going off.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So
Why don't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? I'm listening to some Al Green tonight.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first heard it, I was like, man, this dude, all this, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was young, everything had to be pop music. Everything had to have energy to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, so some of that, some of that music, man, some of it slept on, but when it comes to like, I love to hear y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I love to hear y'all share like y'all experiences with music, whether it's like what it was like when you was growing up, or like maybe you went through something and a song just hit different,
Right.
right? And is that how much of that plays into what you listen to today?
A lot, because there was a certain way that things were done, like that, as far as music and artists and the way that they came out with their album rollout and everything. And I'm not seeing a lot of that now in today's music, and especially when it comes to R&B. I feel like I said this before, I feel like R&B is not, it's not done tastefully anymore. Everything is just, straight to the point. They want to get in it, and that's it. It's like, it's not like back in the '70s. I think R&B was like one of the best eras for R&B, because they were respectful. The music was tastefully done, like a love song, you know. And you had real singers. You grew up with real singers. Like now, there's very few singers to me that can really sing without
Okay.
using auto tune or AI or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that
Well,
one. The
I
talent is
mean,
there. The talent is
yeah,
there. Like the talent is definitely there. It's just that the people who pull the levers ain't gonna let that rock.
Okay.
But the talent is definitely there's as much talent out there today as there was back in the day. It's just that the people who make things happen don't want that to happen.
I think a lot of it has to do with this generation. They're not, they like everything fast and now. They're not interested in the long haul for anything. Like everything is disposable. So what they pushing out there is disposable music. Like I
right,
don't feel like they're putting anything out that's lasting. Like
right,
how I turn on music that my mother grew up with. That music came out in the 50s and the 60s, and it's 2025, and I still listen to that stuff.
Right.
I don't feel like anything that they're putting out now, I would listen to 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now.
Right.
So you're right, Fritz. The powers that be are not putting. I can't say that the talent isn't there. It's just that the talent isn't being pushed, and it's definitely not selling.
Right.
I mean, these guys are luckier now that there is a way for them to push their music by themselves. They don't really need to lean on the traditional record labels. If they could get, a little bit of buzz, they could do that stuff themselves. But again, it's still like isolated. It
Right.
doesn't get to the masses. It gets to a very small amount of people and then it dies off. But it's
Right.
enough for them to sustain because it's 100% theirs.
Right.
So where it took, I don't know, a million record sales for you to make money back in the day, you own everything you put out. You maybe only need to do 100,000 record sales to make
Right.
that same money. So, a lot of these people stay independent and they push their music to the small their audience to grow, but they're not looking. I mean, not to say that they don't want to be, 2 and 3 and 4 million in, but if they could get it to 100,000 people, they become successful and they don't have to work as hard.
Right. Right. Oh, I understand. I understand what you mean.
Which is
I,
why I don't know a lot of the new music because the stuff they play on the radio is not for me, and I'm not scouring the internet for new stuff because I have so much music that I can lean on that I don't really need to.
right.
But that's me. That's just me. You know.
Um, I think there are some artists out there, Tori B. I'm not gonna lie, but they talent can't bust a bubble in society today. Like, Fritz, you ever heard of Alex Osley?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh
so
yeah,
yeah,
she could sing, but yeah, she's kind of like underground, but she's getting a little bit more popular.
right, right, and yeah, yeah,
But she's been out for a while. Like she's been out for a good like 8 years.
yeah. But that's the point that I'm getting at though. They talent can't bust a bubble, bro. That was my point. Not saying that they whack.
Mm.
I'm not saying that they're whack. Right. What I'm saying is when certain artists came out back then, they forced their way onto the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like people like legit force their way into your lives. Right. Um, give you an example. The disco R&B chick Shannon. You remember Shannon?
Yep.
WBLS used to play her all the time.
Yep.
I used to think Shannon worked at WBLS. I ain't gonna lie. They played this song called "Let the Music Play" so much. Let the
Yep.
music play.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, bro, yo, if it's 24 hours in the day, they play that song 30 times a day.
I swear I didn't know her name. I know that song, but I swear I didn't know her name.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
They played "Let the Music Play" to death.
Yeah.
Right? She forced her way onto the radio with her stuff because she came out in the era with Evelyn. Y'all remember Evelyn Champagne King?
Yep.
And so she was out and dominating the radio. Her and a lady called Donna Summer, right?
Yeah.
Lady named Diana Ross, right? And a bunch of people are out. And bro, Shannon was like, you couldn't get. They played "Let the Music Play" for like 6 years. Like legit, they played that joint for like 6
That's some
years
big.
on
That's some
No
big.
WBLS, bro.
way.
And in the city, they'd play you for like 2 months and you old. But for her,
Right. Yeah.
they was playing her on New York Hot. Y'all remember New York Hot Tracks?
The hot sauce, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They was playing her on New York Hot Tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos de Jesus.
Right.
Like, oh, you like, bro, you still playing "Let the Music Play," bro?
Let
Yeah.
the music play. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head too.
That's some big.
Yo, that's so fire. That joint was so fire. Oh my god, because it sounded It sounded nothing like the 70s and everything like we thought the 80s was gonna sound like. And come to find out, the 80s sounded a little. The 80s wound up being very synthesizer heavy.
Yeah.
But before that, though, Shannon was just like that heavy instrumentation. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What's the lady the DJs used to play a song at the club. Oh God, I'm gonna have to look her name up again. Fritz, she was like the DJs used to sample her all the time. Like in DJ competitions, they play her song all the time. Jeez, what's her name? Gwen McCrae.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that song, Funky Sensation? Funky
Yep.
Sensation.
Yep. I didn't know her name, no.
Yeah, Gwen McCrae. Yeah. Her and Fonda Ray getting over like a fat rat. Doom,
Right.
doom, 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 doom. And then one day, some old Long Island ass rapper gonna rap over her beat. Frizz, you remember the Long Island rapper that wound up rapping over her beat, getting over like a fat rat?
Yeah.
Some old rapper. Rappers be rapping over beats. What's wrong with them sampling people stuff? Hey, is Randall still in the chat? Randall, who was the Long Island rapper that rapped over Fat Rat by Fonda Ray? Randall still in the chat?
I don't know.
Okay.
He was.
Yeah. Hey, so but I'm naming like obscure people. Like, y'all got any memories of people that came out like that maybe we might have forgotten?
That far, like 80s, 90s?
Maybe 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
Sarah Kemp. Remember her?
No. What's
You don't remember Sarah Kemp? Sarah Kemp?
Oh, Tara Kemp. Yes.
Want to hold you tight? Yeah.
Yes, that's my joint, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, if I ever when I plug these turntables up, bro, that's one of the joints I play, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of them joints I play, especially like for the if it's a party for my people in their 40s and 50s, like a mature crowd.
Right.
Yeah. I'll play that and play the golly, what's the lady name? What's the lady name that used to be Angela Winbush, the Angela Winbush song, Treat You Right. Treat You Right. Yeah, I'll play that, and I'll play Treat You Right. I'll play who else? Heartbeat by Tina Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbeat. It make you feel so sweet. Yeah. So it's a bunch of the one joint that I love to play for the ladies, like at a joint, say it's like a ladies function or something. What's the joint? The lady be like, I can't get off my high horse and I can't let go.
Let you go.
Yeah,
you are the one.
And they be
you are the one.
Yeah, they be
It makes you feel.
God, I forgot the lady that sang that.
Yeah. Shoot. I know it too.
I would play that and golly, my mind is I'm drawing a blank, bro.
Jocelyn Brown.
Jocelyn Brown, that's her. And she still sounds exactly the same too. um her and Alicia Myers. You remember Alicia Myers?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Yeah, man. The 80s was such a great decade of music, man.
It was.
A
Told
lot of
you Uncle
slept on
Johnny was a
artists.
DJ. That was in. It was on in the house. It was on. It was on.
Ooh. Anybody in here? Anybody in here got Caribbean roots?
Yeah, me. I could
Okay.
be.
Yeah, bro. Funkin' for Jamaica. You remember that?
Yep.
Oh,
Remember
man.
that. Classic.
That I think I talked to you about that before. Like,
Yeah.
Denroy Morgan had that joint. I'll do anything for you.
Yep.
I'll
I'll
do
do.
That joint.
anything you want me to.
hmm
Oh,
Oh,
I
if
love
you
that
want me
song.
to, I will anything. I'm sorry.
We got.
Sorry.
we,
I just know this stuff is like house music, like in the 2000s. Like, you know what I mean? We go to a party. You
right.
know, like the modern music be upstairs, downstairs be the house music.
That's house, man. I ain't go. Yo, I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna say this, and if y'all tell somebody, I promise to God, I will deny it to the end. But I love house music, man. Like
Yeah.
house music, legit is borderline almost my favorite music. Almost, almost. The only thing, though, the only thing with house music is after a while, some of it sounds so similar. Like you
Yeah,
like, you like,
that's the
hmm
same song. Like,
yeah, basically. But it's the Chicago downtown blue light mix. I don't care. Like y'all mixing the same song. Like
yeah,
Oh,
like that was a culture shock for me. Like coming from Connecticut, like growing up, like we didn't have that kind of culture. So like music is on the radio. So you know radio music. And then I started hanging out in New York and I'm like, why are they playing this?
right.
And you don't get the culture of it, and then you get it and you like it. Like, yeah, it's just interesting. It's just interesting. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
this song been out for like 20 years. Why are they playing this?
Follow Me by Alias is still one of
Yep.
my
when
favorite
if
joints.
you went, Unc, you from here? You close enough. You grew up here or in Jersey? You grew up in the
I was
city
in
or you grew up in
Connecticut.
Jersey?
Yeah.
You no, I'm talking Freezy. You was here. You was in Jersey.
When?
When you were growing up, you grew up in the city or you grew up in
Yeah, I grew up
Jersey?
in the city. Yeah, I grew up in the
Okay,
city. Yeah.
so if you was here, then you did Bentley's live Saturday night.
Yes.
Okay, so you know Follow Me came on and it was last call at the bar.
Yes.
So Follow Me been out for decades.
I remember I
That been
was
the number one house song for decades.
I know I was I'll tell you what, I was I um there is a club
Bentley's
in
live
Jersey City.
Saturday
Like
night.
there'll be certain club like I remember waiting outside. Somebody they drove. We had to park like 7 blocks away from this club called Silver Shadow.
I
And
actually remember that.
right
I
They
and
used to
never
talk about
went, but I
us
know who Silver Shadow is.
on the radio. Yeah.
Yes, I
right
remember Silver Shadow.
and we couldn't get it legit. We parked like 7 blocks. And yo, I don't know if y'all know this, but the city at nighttime could be a little dangerous, right? I'm just
Absolutely.
saying, just
Yep.
saying. But we parked like 7 blocks away and walked 7 blocks. And when we got there, the line was wrapped around the building, and all you heard was Silver Shadow.
Shadow. Uh,
Yeah, it's
But
a
shining
it
brightly.
was
I tell
different.
you,
It
I
was
ain't had
different
no
back in.
business in Bentleys. I was too young, but I was in there every
right,
Yeah.
right.
every weekend. I was in there.
Cause
I knew
that
the
was like the
bouncers. I
time
knew everybody.
Yep,
I
yep.
actually
they were
met
like
Anthony
live
Mason
streaming.
in Bentleys.
Really?
Yeah, Anthony Mason, Joe Dumas, Jamal Mashburn, and Tony Parker was all in there on the same night. A friend of
Wow.
mine was like, "Yo, I'm a huge Knicks fan. He like, come here. I'm like, what, man? He like, yo, come here. So he takes me all the way to the back of the corner. And when I tell you, I'm 5'2", okay? So I'm short as hell. We get to the back, and he's like, Anthony Mason, I want you to meet my friend Tori. I never looked up that far in my life. Yo, this motherfucker bent down at the waist. He literally was bent all the way over. He was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I never felt so small in my life. He was a real
Ooh,
giant. When I tell you I've never seen anybody that big before, I've never seen anyone that big before in my life. He was huge. He was
right.
like a brick wall. He was tall as hell and wide. I'm like, oh my God, he could literally kill me with his palms. This he was such a nice guy. He was super cool.
Right.
I chopped it up with him for a minute. Then I went back to the bar, and Jamal Mashburn and them was at the bar, and Dallas played the Knicks that night, and we lost. And I'm like, you gonna come home? You from X, and you gonna beat us like that? And he
Right.
started laughing. So he turns around. He's like, you watch ball? I'm like, man, you crushed my Knicks. I don't talk to you tonight. He like, what? We talked for a minute. I'm like, yeah, you want me to get you a drink? He said, you want to buy me a drink?
Right. Right.
I'm like, yeah,
Right.
and that's the first time I ever seen groupies be, and it was horrible. I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
What?
It was so bad that I I don't think I'm cool as shit. So I don't think they used to that. They used to chicks throwing themselves at them. They trying to get their money. I just was chopping it up with them about basketball, life, messing with them because they beat us. Brought the man a drink. He was like, "You gonna buy me a drink?" I'm like, "What you drinking?" Brought him a drink. Brought it back to the table. He like, "Come on, let's go dance." You know what it's like dancing with somebody that's 8 feet tall. I
What
had
if
a good night with them.
what if
They was
what
good
if
people. But
what
them
if
chicks
you
was
are
it
8 foot
was
tall and you
it
dancing with somebody 5'2"?
it
Fritz,
was
that
it
ever
was
happened to you?
hilarious, B. It was hilarious. But I had a good time, and I never seen women act like that in my life. Ever. It was horrible.
Right. Right.
It was to the point where he was like, yo, sweetheart, back up.
Right.
Yo, back up. Yo, just back up. I'm like, damn. I said every time. He said every time. I was like, gee. And Jamal
That's their
Mashburn,
life.
and he's not a good looking man.
Right. Right.
So for you bros to be like this, he know it's the money.
He knows the money. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
Right.
know.
Right.
I said every night. He was like, yo, it's like this every night. I'm like, gosh, jeez.
Yeah. Now we know why Mitch can't shoot free throws.
Maybe.
Hey, Tori, I'm joking, right? Because I was at the game. I was at the game in Atlanta under the basket, and I'm gonna get back to the R&B, I promise. But I was at the game under the basket in Atlanta, right? And I'm sitting behind this chick that was like legitimately looked like Triborough. It looked like if a small breeze came through, all her
Dang.
clothes would just flew off.
Wow.
Right.
Dang.
I was sitting right behind her. I saw her come in. Like, like when you a hoop head, right? You get in your seats, like, yo, man, I hope these some good seats, man. Yo, Tibbs better do all this stuff. And then I see everybody heads go whoosh. I'm like, what the fuck? And I see her coming, bro. And legit, like, I don't know how her dress was even on. And that's the game in Atlanta that Mitchell Robinson airballed 2 free throws. I was right there. Me and a dude named Hoodie Kev. We was right there watching it together. And I was like, I might have missed a man free throws too. I was like yeah. Excuse me.
And there
And I
ain't no
looked
reason for you
around,
to be at no damn NBA game dressed like that.
but the whole lower bowl, like right behind the players that night,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like it wasn't nothing but supermodels the whole time, or all the way around.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend? All-Star Weekend is like a whole thing, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my family used to tell me stories. Like, they used to tell me crazy stories. But yeah, Crazy lifestyle.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, and you've been in Bentleys. That place is tiny. And them women was flocking. I said, "Oh my God!" like I couldn't handle it. Get away from me,
Yeah,
yo.
it's crazy. It's great. The one thing, just real quick before I get back to the one thing I found out about the city though, in the city, anybody will hit on you. Like you like, yo, what the anybody? Like anybody. Like when you in the city, you like anybody. Like you walking whatever, you just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Give me and dude's like, yo, my man. Who the fuck? I will punch your spinal cord out, bro.
All right, we are way off topic, but
Yeah.
the only time the very first, I've been to a strip club probably about 4 times in my life.
Right.
The very first time I went to a strip club, it was in the Bronx. It's called the
I might have been 4
Golden
times
Lady.
this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, listen, it is what it is, but
To each their own, right? Yeah, I got you.
right. I don't knock nobody for going to a strip club, but I came home. Me and my god sister was hanging out. We come home. We run into my brother, his friends, her cousins. They like, yo, we going to the Golden Lady, which was not far from my house, and we could walk.
Right.
I said, I don't want to go to no strip. Like, I don't want to be in no strip club. Like, that's not my thing. They like, nah, you could come hang out. Girls be in there all the time. They shoot pool. It's a
Right.
hangout spot. So I'm like, all right, come on, I'll go with y'all. So we get there, we sit at the bar, order a drink, girls dancing, which is fine. She comes over to where we at, she bends completely over. I don't want to see your ass, sweetheart. Let me get up.
Right.
So I move. I go and I lean against the wall. Not very far from the bar. I lean against the wall. My brother and them throwing money. They having a good old time. So this dude comes walking over. And remember they used to have those full denim suits that looked like jail suits, but they was denim?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Had that on, Timberlands, no strings pulled up. I'm like, all right, whatever. All these dreads flying all over the place. Walks over, grabs my hand, and goes to kiss it. And when he leans over, I see titties. I lost it.
Oh my
I popped
God.
her in the middle of her forehead so hard.
Right, like you like
Everybody
yo,
heard it. And when I tell you this chick was like 3 times my size,
right.
I hit her and then immediately panicked. I was like, oh no, like I'm gonna die.
Right.
But it was so loud that my brother and all his friends heard it and turned around. And when they turned around and saw it was me, they thought I was fighting with a dude. So they
Right.
jump in between us. They push him like, what you doing? The
Right.
bouncers come running over. And you're right. Anybody will do anything to anybody. Because when I saw them titties, I lost it. I was like, oh
You
no,
like,
I don't like
yo.
that. Like, oh no, get off of me.
You know what I'm saying?
I was there half an hour and got put out.
Oh my
Was there half
gosh.
an hour. And the bouncers kindly put us right. He was like, you, and you get the fuck out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
all
I
y'all.
said, I'm so sorry. They're like, how you gonna pick a fight at the club with the girl that's bigger than all the dudes at the club? I said, I didn't pick the fight.
Right.
Who told her to touch me?
Right.
He like, they're in a strip club. I said, but you told me I could come here.
You told me we was gonna be chilling.
Right. I was traumatized. I ain't go back to a strip club for like 7, 8 years.
Yo, I ain't, man. Yeah, in the city, anybody. Well, because we was in Atlanta, and like when I like legit, like let me see how to put it. I'm a homebody, but when I go out, I do like to have fun. So I go out maybe 2 or 3 times a month, like to go have some real fun. Because the thing is, when you work all day, then you got all these other responsibilities. You just like, man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just do whatever, right? Me and Hoodie Kev was in the Waffle House in Atlanta. Like Hoodie Kev used to be like, you know,
happens at the Waffle House.
so the line.
Best times of my life.
Fritz, this lady was leaning past Hoodie Kev to holler at me, right? And I was like, nah, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm flattered. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get in here and get these eggs. You know, get some eggs, man, get out of here. You know how you just doing the shoot the breeze? Yo, legit, every time we move, she moved right next to Hoodie Kev, leaning, talking. I'm like, what the And Hoodie Kev, like the funniest person you probably ever could hang out with, right? Hoodie Kev is like, all these people in here, and she trying to holler at you. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe she a chubby chaser. I don't know. Right? Hoodie Kev, like, here's that man, he laugh. And you know, all this stuff, man. Yo, yeah, basically, yes. But I'm sorry, y'all for getting sidetracked. Try, bro, I told you I was gonna get sidetracked, right?
Mm.
And I got sidetracked, man. My bad.
Yep.
I can't help it, bro. Y'all good at this, bro. Like, y'all good at conversation.
You're gonna blame Fritz for it. It's Fritz fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. My bad.
Right. Yo, so Megs put some Mickey Pim put some songs in the chat. The Robin S. Show Me Love joint was fire. A lot wise in the building. Said let the music play. That joint is fire. Is legit fire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm having my own party in my head right now with all these songs.
Some of these songs I can't even I can't remember like the name of the artist until I start doing the playlist, and then I remember everybody. And then I start to remember everybody. Chambro, I do want to ask you this though.
Okay.
What do you need in order to have, like, what ingredients do you have to have in order to have a great R&B song?
Gotta have the lyrics, you know, a great songwriter, if that's not the artist. The production itself, you know, with the track, you know, that has to be memorable in my opinion. A bridge would be nice as well. Like, you know, when they used to do bridges in R&B songs, they don't really do that no more.
Yeah.
A chorus, a memorable chorus that people could sing along to.
Right.
You know, just a song that people could relate to. Like, you know, if they're going through a breakup or if they're in a new relationship, a love song that, you know, a lot of people could relate to. Like they've been in that situation before.
Talk about like Lose Control.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know.
I ever tell y'all about the time? No, I'm just messing around. I'm just joking.
That's all you, bro. That's all you.
Snatch up all this out, Fritz.
Right.
Every time y'all say a song, I sing a little piece in my head. I got my own party going on over here.
That's hilarious, bro. And the funny part is, how does Tori B like remember all these songs? Like, how you remember all these songs?
She says that to me she's like, I don't know how you remember all these songs. I'm like, me either. It's so many of them that float through my head on a regular basis.
Right.
How many kids when they not, like, I can't give them to you all when they not on. Like, if you see a song, I'll be like, and then I put it on, I'll be like, oh, I know this.
Right.
And I got it. From front to back. I don't know how I remember all that stuff.
I kind of, maybe Fritz, maybe you can help me with this, but I think I kind of remember songs for where I was in life when I heard it. Right? Like, legit, I think some songs, like I remember when Can You Stand the Rain came out, right? And so I remember when Can You Stand the Rain came out, and I was with a lady, and I was in the military, so I would be home for a month, be gone for a month, be home for a month. He gone for a month. And when I got back, she was like, just had this look on her face, like, what we doing? I'm like, this is my job. She was like, I know, but what are we gonna do? You want me to you just leave and doing Fritz? I don't know if you Fritz, I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship, but you ever been in, like, with the ladies, if y'all watch it, don't disrespect to the ladies, but this is how they start, right? But this the second time though, and I just be here, and I be like, I know, but this my job though. And then she was like, and you just be going doing God knows what with God knows who, and you think I'm silly, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm dirty. I'm legit got on dirty army clothes.
You're not going on vacation. You ain't doing. You're going to work.
Yo, this lady snapped on me. Like, and when you 20 years old and somebody like 19, 20 years old snap on you with like some real adult emotional stuff. Cause the thing is, when you be with somebody every day for like 6 months, every day, you pick them up from the library, you take them to work, they come to your place, you know what I'm saying? All these different things. And it's like, y'all together every day, trying new stuff, you know what I'm saying? Going to different places, listening to music, watching movies, doing all these things. And then when it's time for you to leave, the first time, like y'all be like, in like Triborough from Brooklyn, so he gonna call me soft, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Right. But like when you be hugged up like that, like say you leaving on Thanksgiving, right? And it's Halloween, right? The whole time leading up to Thanksgiving, you be trying to do the best you can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all at the mall, y'all getting jewelry or something. You know what I'm saying? Back in them days, back in those days, you used to dress alike. So now you like getting outfits alike or whatever. And
matching sweatshirts.
you know what I'm saying? Like you doing all these different things. Like you got her initial on your herringbone. Y'all remember herringbone necklaces?
Yeah.
I had the name plate with the bracelet to match.
Right.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I said, as old as I am, and all the things I bought for myself, I've never bought myself a chain, ever.
Bruh, I'm telling you. And so Fritz, I'm doing all this stuff. The first time you do all this stuff, and then you be in these places. Like for me, I was in Central America, right? So I can only call her like a certain time of the week. Right? Because you got your mission stuff. You got to make sure you be safe, all this stuff. And they're like, yo, we're gonna be in a certain place Saturday at 8:00. And then you tell her like Saturday at 8:00, be by the phone, right? And so Saturday 8:00 come, and like she almost, and my mama said that you, and I'm like, hey, did you get the letter in the mail that I sent to you? Like all these, like you could tell it's the 80s, right? Like you done wrote her a letter, you know what I'm saying? And you on the phone, and you got to keep putting quarters in the phone. Chat, listen, y'all might not know what I'm saying. This is real life stuff, right? You got to keep putting quarters in the phone, and you like, nah, like once this be over, it's gonna be us. Like once this be over, and she's like, for real? Like, girl, come on, man, I promise. Once the man holding me down, you know how you young and you be talking that shit like you 70 years old, the man holding me down, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't, but once I get back though, you know what I'm saying? All this. By the second or third time that happened, bro, and she was like, and you be gone and doing God know what. And I'm like, girl, listen, how am I out here I'm legit, when they say get it out the mud, I'm in the bushes. This is not a phrase or saying. I'm legitimately in a foreign country sleeping in the mud in the woods, right? This is
Right.
like real stuff, right? And so Get Back, she like, I bought the New Edition album. I'm like, New Edition? And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all can judge me all y'all want. Y'all can say I'm crazy. But she's like, hey, I got when we get back, she got the New Edition Heartbreak album, right? And she's like, yo, I'm gonna put this New Edition album, the Heartbreak album on. And I was like, I ain't wanna hear that shit. That motherfucker's whack.
Wow.
This is before I heard the album now.
Right.
This is before I heard the album. Now, mind you,
Mhm.
the album before this one,
Yeah.
wasn't the
good.
best. Let me just put it that
Yeah.
way. Right. So when she trying to get me to listen to the New Edition album, I was like, man, I ain't want to hear that shit, man.
Mhm.
I want to hear that. You ain't put on some Prince. This is me thinking like 88.
Right.
And so she like, nah, you got to hear it. I'm like, no. She's like, and this is me being immature, right? So I'm like, I think I'm like 19, right? And she's like, well, I'm gonna play it anyway. And I'm like, girl, I'm the man in this relationship. I'm like 19. I'm like 19, bro. She like, I'm like 19 years old, bro. Talking about I'm the man in this relationship. But anyway, so we listened to the thing, and you know, the song comes on, Can You Stand the Rain, right? And we just like laying. Y'all remember pull out sofas? Y'all remember them?
Yeah.
Like you legit people have them in their living room and they pull them out or whatever, and you could pull them out or whatever, and you could just lay in it and watch movies together, whatever. So we like chilling, like relaxing on like this pull out joint, and this song come on, Can You Stand the Rain? And you could just see her looking at me like trying to see like how I feel about this song.
Right.
And I hear it, and she's like, hey, you like the song? I'm like, yes, you know. She's like, what? You don't like this? I'm like, yes, this it's like a ham sandwich. And she's like, ham like I didn't say ham sandwich, but I said something kind of like that.
Right.
And the look on her face, like, you don't have no heart. I'm like, what do you mean? I do have a heart, but at 19, you don't know how you be feeling.
Right.
You do tell a lie. And so every time I hear Biggie be like, yeah, that might have been it too, right? When you're 19. But the thing, every time I hear like the Heartbreak album, I think about them times where I was with this girl. I was a boy. Even though I was 19, I was still, you know. But every time I hear that era of Al B. Shore, New Edition, Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat, I think back to that era of where you 18, 19 years old, and you know, you're a soldier, you going away, you coming back, you going away, you coming back. And the people that you with, they understand at first, right? Like, because when you're a soldier, when you're in the military, you're in the best shape of your life, you got money, right? You stable, and people know that. And so when I think back to that era, I think back to the relationships I was in during that time. Like, yo, Wise, you crazy, bro. Wise, you wild. Hey, you a wild one for that, yo. But yeah. Wise, you messed my head up, bro. I'm gonna move out the way, yo. Yeah.
Wow, he left. Wow.
Yo, Wise mad disrespectful for that, bro. Wise, you mad disrespectful for that. But
I can't hear you, Freezy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So when I think about certain R&B or certain music in general, I think back to like where I was at that time, like
Mm-hmm.
who I was as a person,
Right.
right? Like when you hear um when you hear certain songs, like when you hear Confessions, when you hear like the album Confessions, you think to like I think to like where was I at that time,
Um,
right? Confessions is out, and I'm like trying to be something that I'm not, and at the same time messing up relationships. Same thing with Usher. Trying to be something that I'm not, but I'm striving to be that. I'm striving to improve myself. Got goals and stuff. But meanwhile, messing up relationships, like, and some on purpose, and then others like you just trying to test the limits of like relationships or whatever. Like see, and I'm just talking to my personal experience, like not nobody else's. I'm not saying this is what it is in general, but you know how you want to see how far, you know how they say give an inch and you take a yard,
right.
like in those days when Confessions came out.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the Tori B? Am I the only one like that, or y'all when y'all hear music y'all think something different?
Oh, you can't. There's no way you could be the only one like that. We all got a story attached to a song. I done told you. I was laying on the grass crying.
Yo,
Whole time it's emotional. I don't ever listen to that song the same again.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought back to that during the week, and I was so embarrassed. I'm like, why am I embarrassed for Tori? And I'm talking about, I'm working for, like, I'm in this office, like I do Lawrence Tears right here, and I do the work stuff over there, right? So
Mhm.
I'm over there working, like sales call stuff going on, and I'm like, Tori B ass was on the floor.
Yeah, and my laying right on the floor. My best friend came in the room. She said, "That's it. You know,
Get your ass.
that's it. Get up. You ever turn this off?"
Right. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Hey, Fritz, let me ask you a question. And this will be a little personal. If you don't want to answer, of course you know you ain't got to. And you know this ain't me being disrespectful. This for everybody, right? Is there a song that reminds you, Fritz, of the first time you fell in love with somebody?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
I know there's like songs that I like makes me think of like breaking up with a person, but no, never like no, not good feelings. I don't have good feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, nah, ain't got it.
Try, you got
That's
one?
weird.
I
No,
got
that's
I got
no,
a
that's
album.
no, that's no, man. That ain't weird. As a matter of fact, man, appreciate you sharing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, that ain't weird at all. That take a G to say that, bro. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah. There's no song that like I have that feeling like, oh, that's like when I was with. Nah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But yeah.
Now it's interesting, and I think to me, it's interesting in a different way that you might, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Try with, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
I remember there's like I was definitely dating somebody, and there was an album out, and I couldn't stop playing this album, and I was like, "Yo, you gotta listen to this song," and this song kind of like pissed her off. Like I'm like, "Yo, like I don't get it," like, and it was like I liked the song. It was just it was a good song to me, but I think it kind of pricked at her because I think she was cheating. She was cheating.
Oh, well,
It was like one of those songs, and it was like I don't know. I think it like kind of like made her feel upset. maybe I knew something. But I just like the
Foreshadowing,
song,
sir.
like,
That's called
yo,
foreshadowing.
yeah, foreshadowing. I'm like, yo, like she ain't like that song? Like, that's crazy.
I think the first time I heard a song and I knew I was in love, it was a song, and I mean like in love, right? Not like infatuation. Like to give an example, there was the girl I used to see, the Control album lady that I was telling y'all about, right? I don't think I was in love with her. I think I was in love with that moment, that feeling of freedom and experiencing a relationship for the first time. So I think I was in love with that romance, right? Like now that I look back on it, we probably, because to be honest with you, we were not a match. She was like chocolate and I was like peanut butter. She was like legit. She was Erica Badu before Erica Badu, and I was like Common. So there's no match there whatsoever, right? There's no match. YZ, what's good, bro? But
Peace. What's good?
hey, man, chilling, bro. The song though that I knew that I was in love with a lady and I was too young to be in love. I think I was like 2021. But I was dating this lady named Felicia, and no matter what she did, I think she knew the right button to press with me every time. And she wasn't a manipulator, but she was like always knew how to keep me there. Like I would call her and she would let the wrong phone ring like 6 or 7 times before she answered. Like I'll call, be wanting to talk to her, phone ring, ring. I'm like, oh, just answer the phone. Ring. And I'm like, oh man, I'm about to hang up. And she went, hello? And I'm like, oh, I did. You know, and then you can't sound thirsty on the phone. Right?
Yo, Freeze.
Yo.
I want you to know, right? These stories be so retarded. I just came to laugh at you in person. So go ahead.
Bro, to my face? Motherfucker, you ain't shit. Yo, come on, dog.
Nah, let's go. Let's go. I'm here for the shit. I'm here for the shit.
I'll mess around, bro.
You got Tori and Triborough in and Fritz at the same. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but this lady named Felicia, she knew exactly what to do with me all the time. Like legit, I got mad at her. Like I wanted to take her somewhere and show her off to my boys.
Remember that song, I'm Your Puppet?
Bro, she was kinda like that. But I'm gonna tell you what she did to make me laugh. Like I was trying to show her off to my boys. She didn't want to be showed off to her boy. And now that I'm older, I understand that. Like, come on, girl, I just want them to look at you. Really? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand that. When you're young, you don't understand that kind of stuff. Right? So I got mad. I left her house early on Saturday afternoon. Like I ain't spend the night or nothing. Like I left like 4:30, whatever, and go home. And at work, lady called me over the intercom by my government name. Uncle Queasy come to the lobby. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? what I got? I ain't paid some parking tickets or something? Like, it was crazy, bro. Like how they call you a government name over the thing. Like, you ended up looking at you like what the fuck? Like, what the heck you bro? And I'm like, and so I go down to the lobby. It's her and this, but YZ, if you ever repeat this story, bro, we gonna fall out, bro. But she in the lobby, right? Tori B, guess what she did? She bought me flowers to my job.
Oh, she was stringing you along, brother. Oh God.
She bought flowers to my job. God.
What?
And not no red roses type thing. I'm talking about like flowers. Like it wasn't like she said, give me them shits over there. Nah, these are like flowers and shit, like big, long, loopy flower hanging over the vase, all this.
Curated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she throw a lilac in there. Throw some chrysanthemum. Like this is legit. But the funny part to that, because if you're a man, when you and like I'm a big person, like I'm a big, like bouncer big, right? And so when you go there and you see her, you like, yo, you bought these for me? She's like, yeah. What I'm gonna do to that? She like, you coming over later? You damn right, I'm coming. You damn right. So, but the thing is how she's slick with it, right? Because I'm an inside worker, right? I used to do a little outside construction, but at this time, I work in an office. Like, I mean, and listen, I'm not nobody important. I'm just working in the office, right? And so, an office building, I should say. I'm walking back to my desk by all these ladies. All the ladies like, oh, you got flowers? And I'm like, oh, this bitch is slick. So I'm walking past everybody with these flowers and put the flowers on my desk. And like all the girls are coming to my desk, like reading the card, right? Like, oh, wow, she put XOX? What that mean? Right? Like, and I'm like,
It means she said all these chicks gonna know he taking it.
Right. But
back up 3 feet.
But Triborough, you know what? At the time, I don't know these. See, I'm slick now, but I had to learn how to be slick. See, I got out slick for a lot of years until I learned the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she brought flowers, man, and all the ladies at my desk or whatever. And no lie, all these ladies at my desk and my office phone light up. I pick up the phone, say, hey, thank you for kind of, hey, it's me. Look downstairs. I go look. She waved, blow the kiss, get in the car. She gone, right? At the window, bro. I'm not the only one that can look out a window, bro. Now it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like she do all these, like, bro, like
she just pissed all over the job and claimed the territory.
Yo, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Yo, y'all know y'all my people, right?
She said, you coming over later? Where else I'm going?
You damn right. You done bought me flowers? Shit, I might get up. What? You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that y'all know y'all my people, man. I feel mad comfortable around y'all or whatever. And y'all know I do anything for y'all. But I find it mad disrespectful. Y'all laughing dead in my face.
I'm saying, where else you going?
Like to point out.
Ain't nobody else fucking with you. After all that, ain't nobody else fucking with you.
I would just like to point out that I did not laugh. Just like to point that out.
Yo.
Tori B probably played. She probably played that game before.
No, sir.
Maybe, bro. Maybe, but
No, sir.
I remember like the first time. I remember like looking in the mirror, like shaving,
some
looking in the mirror,
flowers.
and that song come on, and all I could think about was her. That song "When I'm With You" by Tony Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Fritz, you remember that song?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that song is like unforgettable.
Right.
That's like that was like the wedding song for like 20 summers running.
Bro, when that song came on the radio, all I could think about was her. Which is strange because when you 20, you ain't really even supposed to be thinking about that. You're supposed to be thinking like what's happening at the mall or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't supposed to be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? So now when I think about that song, I don't think about her in that sense. I think about my experience with her. Right. Like legit, just she had your mans, right? Like she She had your man, like she knew how to do everything. Like, she was like sultry, like sophisticated, like
She boomeranged you.
YZ, come on, dog. Why you gonna do me like that on national TV, bro?
She boomeranged you. You can't see it?
My mind be like, where you learn that from? Right? Like, where you learn that from? Like,
from her mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You don't see it? She boomeranged him.
Hey, man. Probably.
No, respectfully.
but when you 20, bro, like with me, with me, I ain't gonna front, man. If I took an L on something, I'll admit to it. Like, man, when you our age, you took L's in your life, right? And survived. Right. Things happen. Everybody here has taken L's. That's how you get better. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn stuff. You know, you take your L, you move on. It be one to grow on. Right. So I might have took an L right there. But, you know, it's an interesting experience. But bro, if you can imagine, like,
I'm picturing your big ass walking with the vase across the whole office.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about.
With your hush puppies and your slacks on and all that.
See,
like this big nigga got this vase in his hand. What the fuck is he doing?
You know what? She probably had like bright lipstick and just like left her mark somewhere.
Because they used to she used to write messages on the bathroom mirror with lipstick, bro. Not no public stuff.
Oh,
you wait a minute, y'all girl ain't never left y'all no message on the mirror?
No.
Wait a minute. Y'all no, get out of here.
I only saw that in the film.
Y'all get on the bathroom mirror, bro?
Yeah, nah, I ain't never seen
it. They gotta clean it. That's some TV. That's some TV. That's some TV
bro.
stuff.
Y'all wilding now, bro. Like the girl ain't never left, you know.
Left a note on the pillow. That's movie stuff.
No pillow. I ain't talking about breakup stuff. I'm talking about
writing on the mirror. Nah.
Yo, y'all want you see? Chat.
That's that Jersey stuff. They be doing that in Jersey.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
We didn't do that in the Bronx, Freezy, just so you know.
That's what I'm saying.
But okay.
We didn't do that.
Sorry, you wrote on mirrors before?
I have not. I said we don't do that in the Bronx.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you.
So, Freezy, when you read the message, did you wipe it?
What did it say, Freeze?
You talking about on the mirror?
Yeah.
That's once in a while stuff. Like she getting ready for work, she just draw a heart on the mirror or whatever.
You wiped it off, right?
Huh?
You wiped it off?
I mean, maybe.
You left it there for a few days.
To me, it's not a big deal. Like maybe she came home for lunch or something and just wrote, "I miss you" on the bathroom mirror, like to make sure I see it. I'm like, oh, okay.
You don't have to feel bad about that. That's special.
Nah, y'all making me feel real special. Like almost.
I'm saying like the closest thing to that.
Short, but special, bro. Special. It's okay. You being vulnerable. I'm here for it.
I feel mad embarrassed, bro. You can't share that with friends, bro. That's why you can't tell your friends that, bro.
You can tell. You can tell us. You can definitely tell us.
Freezy went and touched the mirror and then touched his heart. Like
that's it.
It's a special moment.
Bro, I can't believe what I'm hearing, bro. Like, oh, okay. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all this one, and if this one ain't it, then I know it's just me. But yo, your girl ain't never, or whoever ain't never left you like a little message on the fridge?
Nope.
With like the little magnet letters?
Nope.
Yeah, a post-it note and shit like that.
Nah, I'm talking about the magnet letters.
Oh, the old school magnet.
Magnet letter.
Yeah.
Come
Nah,
on, man.
man.
Like on the
You know the
fridge, like
little the magnets that go on the refrigerator, so
the colorful
The little
letters that you
alphabets.
can arrange.
Oh, oh no. I never even had them things in my house as an adult.
I
It's
told you
me.
that's Jersey.
I never had those as an adult. Like we had them when I was a kid. I used to put stuff on the refrigerator, but as an adult in my own place, I never had that stuff.
All right,
So
so
no.
so I know the one person on the panel that I
So
know
wait,
will
yo, Free. So
understand.
you was a grown man and you had alphabets on your refrigerator?
Bro, what you put on your refrigerator, bro?
You
Somebody was
had
there.
alphabets on your yo,
Hell
get the fuck
yeah.
out of here.
Say, yeah, you didn't have no damn. You
Y'all
trolling.
wildin',
So
bro.
you
You did not
had,
have that.
Wildin'.
and you know why that's crazy? Because nobody I never seen in life had the whole alphabet on their refrigerator.
Bro, y'all
It's
ain't never
always
had,
missing
bro,
So
y'all,
letters.
how she wrote you a letter, like, so she only used one letter one time?
what do you mean?
That's crazy.
You
What do
only
you
had one
mean?
A, one E, one L. It was only the alphabet.
Like you
You had
tripping.
like a
Right.
double set.
You can't write love you on the fridge with magnets?
I didn't say you. Nobody's saying
Y'all
that you
thinking she
couldn't do
wrote a
that.
Yo,
paragraph?
man.
I don't know
Y'all
what
wildin',
she
bro.
wrote.
I'm
Y'all
saying
Four-page
so
letter
this is
wildin'.
your.
on the
This
so
is your
four-page letter on
so
the
story.
fridge.
so you went to IKEA and bought magnets to put on your refrigerator. That's the part I'm talking about.
That wasn't no
Nah.
IKEA. It was no IKEA then.
Yeah, it wasn't even IKEA then. You went to Woolworth.
With the
But
Panama.
ooh, you know what? For y'all,
Not Woolworth.
it would be. See, I would go to Journal Square, but for y'all, it'd be like Fulton Street, right?
Right.
Alright.
So you know what I'm saying. So you know, they just be outside, man. Dudes selling barrettes and magnets and karate stuff, ninja stars and army knife.
They
Y'all
did.
know what?
Listen, the corner store used to sell the ninja stars by me. The
Right, that's
little
what I'm
smoke
saying.
shops, they used to sell all kinds of smoke shop paraphernalia and ninja stars.
The
Now,
ninja stars and Chinese
we
slippers.
we used to
yeah,
buy them too.
and them
We
what's the
used
little
to
pop
buy
thing? The
ninja
pop things you
stars.
put on the ground. Remember them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The little
yeah,
pop
the
things you put on
white
the ground.
joints.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I
We
will
definitely was
say
buying ninja stars. We could have killed each other with them. Somebody could have lost
we
the
could
eye.
have knocked
That's
somebody
all I'm
eye
saying.
out, bro.
Somebody could have lost the eye because we sure was throwing them. You know?
Ninja stars, noon chucks, and
Oh
Chinese
my
slippers.
God. Why was we throwing why did we have that? Why was it legal for us to have that?
I have
Right.
no idea.
We
I
used to
have
walk
no
around
idea.
with noon chucks in our back.
You're right.
The whole park, the little park, every project's got a park. They had a little wooden thing for you. You climb and you play on with the slide. That whole piece of wood was towed up because we was throwing ninja stores. It was just a bunch of holes in it. Oh
Trump, bro, they
God.
making me
Ah.
inadequate as hell, bro. Nah, but keeping it a stack though, I used to spend summers in the Bronx. I know for a fact magnets was they had the refrigerator magnets over there, right?
Of
But
course,
the
we
part
had
that I can't
refrigerator
verify
magnets.
is people was leaving notes on their fridge with it. You know what I'm saying?
Like what notes?
Oh,
I
you
know
took a
the
like a piece of paper and they stick it under the magnet.
Nah, I'm talking about you just take 4 letters or
Like
5 letters and
yo,
like
write
the
love you
serial
or
killers.
something.
Like you put it on the wall, you put it on the
like
fridge.
you talking about like the Soul Train boy. I get it. I know what you mean, but no, I know. As an adult moving,
Yo, my life was
I
horrible.
caught the no. It's not that Freezy. There's an age gap.
Right. I realize now that my life was horrible, y'all.
No, there's an age gap here. Like that wasn't a grown up thing for me.
That ain't a grown up thing, period. Like, what are
No,
you
See,
I
talking
get it.
about?
I understand what
He's
you're saying, but what I'm
he's
saying
wilding.
is,
He's wilding
what?
right now.
as a kid, those things were on my refrigerator. I wasn't the
Yes,
adult. My
exactly.
mother was
That's
the
exactly
adult.
why I'm
Right.
questioning him right now, Tori. I'm 100% with you because even when I was a child, we never had a whole alphabet. It was like 8 letters. It was 8 letters on the thing.
Because
You
your
couldn't
badass
spell
lost the
nothing.
rest of the letters. That's why.
We took the magnets out the back and was doing all kinds of other different, like, yo, we wasn't, nah. It was eight
I
letters on
told
the
you
thing.
it's you because you was there and you broke up your mama magnets.
It'll be a 1, a 4, a D, a Z.
There's
It'll
always
be
letters you don't need. A
it'll be
Z,
like a
something you can't spell
watermelon,
nothing with.
a watermelon and a tomato, and that'll be it. Like,
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm y'all know what I'm talking about,
You
man.
can't spell nothing with it.
you can't spell nothing on there. You be
Y'all ain't
like,
never had the banana. Y'all ain't never had the banana magnet on y'all fridge.
Yes.
Nah.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
we
saying.
did.
Like,
that's in
But
my
wow.
grandmother's
what you
house.
spell with that? Right. Right. That's
The
what
Yo,
reason
Nana
I
used
got
to.
that because I grew up in my grandmother's house. But other than that, nah, ain't nobody never had that.
yeah,
I
man.
was privileged to live with grandma. That's why I know about that.
Yeah, man. That's wild, bro. That's why. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was with the one. See, that's one of the things I want to ask. I want to ask y'all, man, and this is one of the things I've been wanting to ask people of culture this. Is there a such thing as a person being like too handsome or too pretty, like for
No.
you to do? Does that like put this thing on you where you feel like that person gonna be like doing like weird? This situation is too perfect to be real type situation. Like, is that a real thing? Or is that like people imagination?
That's people mind.
Right. That's an
That's in their mind.
insecurity.
Like, cause if you think you that handsome or you think you that ugly, like that's your own perception. Like
Right,
that's not the thing I always look at is you can't really see yourself.
right,
So it's really how people see you that you
right,
gotta pay attention to. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's gonna always be somebody that's attracted to you. Always. You just gotta find out if you attract to them. Like some people that feel that they real ugly really be on the inside real picky too.
right, right,
So when they got somebody that's right in front of them that really be feeling them, they don't see them because they looking for some type of perfection that's in their mind still too.
right.
So you know what I mean? It be their own mind. That's the way I see it anyway. Because I
Right.
know a lot of people that people would say is ugly or whatever, but they confidence be so high and their
Right.
vibration be so strong that it don't ever matter.
Right. Right. Okay. Trevor, what you think, Trevor? You think
I
this?
mean, I agree. I agree with him. Like, you might see yourself one way, but you don't really know how others perceive you until they might come and tell you like, yo, like I like you. I think we need to talk or whatever. You might be looking at them like, yo, I didn't even know this person had a thing for me.
Right. How do you get there though?
Be yourself
Yeah.
because you never know what nobody else like until they show
That's
you.
that's easier said than done for a lot of people though.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is because it's a lot of pressure to be what you not.
Right.
It is, especially for these younger kids that's coming up now. Like it's way less individuality being taught nowadays, if you
Yep.
ask me. So
Right.
it's certain people that is able to give you that type of knowledge, but you gotta, a lot of people have it, but they don't have the ability to give it the right way. They be too preachy and trying to tell people what they need to do and instead of seeing what people want to do and help them go in the right direction by teaching them the right way.
Right. Okay.
So it's a time thing. You gotta put time into. It's like you gotta invest time into the children because we ain't gonna be able to teach these older people too much right now. They already know what they know, and they know how to do what they need to do as far as they're concerned, as far as making a living and getting through their everyday struggle. It ain't too much you could tell them, but the children is the ones that's gonna be able to change things. So that's the ones who got to get before it get too out of control with them.
Man, Fritz, you want to chime in on that too?
What aspect specifically?
Just
You
your
mean like?
just your opinion on what was said, like what you heard.
Oh yeah, you got to teach your kids to be confident. ain't nothing wrong with being a little weird. I think a lot of people nowadays, yeah, you kind of put in a mold. Like all women should look like this, or you should have this is considered pretty, and this is considered, or this is this is how you should act to be attractive to others. Like, nah, your kids should be able to live in their own skin and like be able to exist because they're gonna be unhappy if there's a certain thing they don't think they think. Like, but at the same time, you can't tell your kid like they can do anything they want.
Right, right.
They gotta be comfortable in their skin though.
Yo, can I be a little bit? I want to be a little bit like on the opposite side of that, just for because with me, like, and I'm just speak to my experience because I don't like speaking in generalities because it be disrespectful to others, right? But for me, there's like when I was younger, legit, you had to work for everything. Like I know people here from Brooklyn and from the Bronx and from all parts of the people that have watched this. It'll probably be 2, 3, it might be 1,000 or so people that watch this video before it like died all the way down, right? But for me, I grew up probably in the poorest place in the New York tri-state area, the poorest, right? I'm talking about like abandoned cars right in front of your house, people sleeping in abandoned cars, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff, like it was poor, right? And like you legit people on our street, we had to look out for each other because we knew we were so poor that you know what I'm saying, we knew nobody was going to make money, but we looked out for each other so we wouldn't lose nothing, right? And so coming out of that, like that thing of, you know what I'm saying, nah, ain't nobody getting no new clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, ain't nobody getting no new clothes. Like I remember my mom brought home a bag of Tyrone clothes and she was like, here, look through here and see what you want. It's like, man, I don't want to wear Tyrone clothes. She's like, hey, what else you got? I look around. It's like, yo. And Triborough, for the record, this is where like that hustle spirit for me, that's where that come from.
Right.
Like being so poor, can't get nothing. And so either I can just take and appreciate what people was giving me or get out here and hustle, go get it. Right. And so when you come to the road where you gotta go left or right, to me, it was like hustle, go get it. Right. That was just me. Now, my brother, he had a whole bunch of clothes. And my mom used to iron them, wash them clothes, press them clothes. Y'all remember spray starch?
Yeah.
My mom used
They
to,
still sell it.
yeah, my mom used to have
Niagara.
them clothes look brand new, bro. You know what I'm saying? but for me, just a little bit different. But anyway, coming from that, when I used to go outside, I ain't had no confidence like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like I go outside and they be like, ew, you got on Tyrone pants? And I'm like, motherfucker. Tyrone or live on Stevens, he talking shit about me. Like, yeah, I gave him my, you know what I'm saying, my clothes, man. They need, you know, like whatever. So for me, I didn't really have no confidence like that because where we come from, what we look like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing we could do is like make sure we were super clean and slick with it, right? And so when we going through this thing, like my mom did the best she could do, whatever, you know, she worked, did the best thing she could do. My pops was a drunk. So by the time he get his check on Thursday, he be done drunk it up or lost all of it at the dice game or something. right? A good dude, he just had issues, right? So when I went outside, I ain't really have no confidence like that. Like how like see y'all from New York, so it's like everything kind of built in for y'all. Like all the people from New York, I used to see dudes like when I go to the Bronx, like I used to go to the Bronx during the summertime. My grandfather used to drive the bus in the Bronx and he used to get us, and we spend like a month over there, whatever, during the summertime, whatever it is. And we used to go over there, and all the kids used to be having like kangaroo sneakers. Y'all remember kangaroo sneakers?
Mhm.
You
Yeah, with
know?
the
Yeah.
pocket on the side,
Yeah,
the zipper pocket.
man, they
Yep.
used to have the black and yellow kangaroos. They used to have the suede pumas and all, you know what I'm saying? They had all the leads. Like I seen a dude, bro. A dude I met over there. This dude, the whole time I was over there for the summer, he never had the same outfit on twice. Right. And I'm like, man, where y'all getting this money from? I'm like, man, shit, man, our parents they be hustling. Like our parents have worked 15 jobs to make sure we straight. And
Right.
we was not in that situation because our family had an issue, right? Whatever.
They were not being truthful. Their parents was on street corners. They they
or
lying.
or selling food stamps or something. I didn't know
They
that
lying.
then.
Yeah,
They
they
was
lying.
running numbers. They was doing
It
something.
was they was doing something not legal.
Right.
That's what that was.
Let
Everybody
me
in the hood was doing something not legal.
let me step in real quick, freeze though. Like I understand where you coming from because I mean everybody is not. You don't just come straight out with confidence like that.
Right.
But when you have an older person around you, like when I was young, I was blessed with certain people that was in my ear
Right.
early,
Right.
and I had people that I used to be around that had all of the mock necks, all the Britishes, you know what I'm saying, all the valleys. So, but I ain't have it like that. So I got some of their hand me downs and stuff like that too, because
Right.
they was my mans. But
Right. Right.
at the same time, I had people in my ear that was telling me, like, nah, you unique. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, it ain't nobody else on this planet like you.
Right.
So you gotta embrace that. And I embrace it from early. So I always knew that I was different from everybody, and I knew I had something that I could bring to the table that nobody else had. I just had to always find out what it was in the given situation. And that's how I always looked at it from young. So I know that if I was able to teach other children that, like my own children first, experiment with them. Like I ain't gonna play with nobody else kids. I'm gonna put it in mine first and make
Right.
sure it works. You know what I'm saying? But I see the results of that. And I
Right.
see the confidence, how like they not easily influenced by other children their age. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they able to think for themselves. And then
Right.
I started showing my nieces and my nephews, and it's once I tell them, they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, because you know that's what children do. They talk.
Yeah.
They go to
Yeah.
school, they run their mouth. So they start teaching their friends the same thing. And then they mother will tell them something, and then they'll say something to their mother like, well, so and so said this.
Right.
And then from that, we go to PTA meeting. And then they be like, that's her father right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now I'm talking to the parents. So it's a good thing like that because now I could have a certain, they see the influence that I have over the children. They want to talk to me because a
Right.
lot of them, they don't know how to talk to their children.
Right. Right.
So just by teaching the children is a good way to politic in your neighborhood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being able to learn who and what everybody do, what type of asset resources they might have, being just interacting with the children, you'll be able to get a lot of different things done. So I'm
Yeah, my
telling
pops
you,
wasn't doing that, bro. Not with us. Like towards the end of his life, before he died, he was trying to be that guy. But when he was young, nah, he wasn't that. He wasn't that guy. And to your point, man, I remember the first time I got Tory B. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I got something fresh, I remember my mom's got me a ski hat. Yeah, I remember when people used to wear ski hats. My mom
yeah,
got me a ski hat off the square, right? and I had the white one with the snowflake on the side, right? When she bought it home that Friday night, I was like, I can't wait to wear it to school Monday. Well, I put it on Monday, little coat, whatever, and I never forget, a dude from Snyder snatched my hat and pushed me down, and I was trying to get up, and dude just beat me up, right? And I remember I was so mad. I was trying to get my hat back. I was late for school, right? So my teacher, no, I ain't never late for school because I used to come in early and clap erasers and do stuff for it. Like when she's like, hey, Uncle Freezy, why you late for school? Man, this nigga from Snyder snatched my hat. You know what I'm saying? She's like, Uncle Freezy, you too young to be talking like that. And you got to remember you talking to an adult. I'm like, man, that nigga, man, this motherfucker. You know, this is me. I'm not saying that I was perfect. What I'm saying is I had to learn stuff. I had to learn stuff on the way, right? And so, and, you know, we get to school, they laugh, like Cass is like, yo, Uncle Freezy, you got beat up, man. That dude's soft, man. You let that do. And so, mind you, like, I think I'm a 4th grader, and this dude is like an 11th grader, right?
Yeah.
And like, man, you think, man, such beat him up the other day, man. You let him take your hand, you know what I'm saying? All this. So about 11 o'clock, I make up in my mind, I'm gonna go to Snyder and get my hat, right? So
That's right, Freeze. Let's go.
let's go. I got my crew with me. It's like 6 of the hardest 4th graders you ever seen in your life, bro. So we going up to Snyder. Yo, we see my man's, right? And he got my hat on, looking at me like, yo, what you want?
What? He got your hat on?
On his
Wow.
head, on this one got my little teeny hat on his big ass head, right?
You ain't pull a knife out right there?
Why is he almost fainted first? I almost fainted because I'm like, who he talking to me? Bro, and no lie. I think God intervened because bro, can you imagine an 8-year-old boy balling up his fist? Do you know how small my fist is at 8 years old? Right? And this dude almost a grown man. And so God intervened, and Louie and Monty walked up. They was like, Freezy, what you doing up here? I was like, yo, my man snatched my hat this morning on my way to school. And they was like, yo, who, him? And when they looked at him, right, he was like, oh. And he was like trying to take the hat off. He's like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I was just playing with little man. Yo, Louie and Monty like legit beat the jacket off this dude, right? Like legit. Like, because they was from my block.
Coat.
Yeah, they was from my block, whatever. But the thing is like they didn't just do him like that just because I'm from their block. We from the same block. They did it because they know how poor we was, and they know my moms ain't have no money. So the first thing she buy for me, and we come outside and the dude take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, nah, man, because you know what I'm saying? That can't be a real thing. That can't be real life right there. So they get
like he ate about to fight a dude in 11th grade.
Right, he was not playing.
Like he dead ass serious about that.
Jumped him though. Y'all legit jumped him.
But the thing about it is, I wasn't scared of him. Like I wasn't ever afraid of a dude in the street. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never been afraid of dudes in the street. The person that I was afraid of the most was my mom, bro. Like legit, I was so scared of my mother, bro. Like, and it wasn't like something crazy. It was just something about like letting her down or something, right? Because how I'm gonna let her down, and then my father in the living room on the face down in the living room, sleep, he drunk, ain't got no money, and now she got to borrow money to pay the light bill, and then her son is at home acting up. You feel me? So I come home, I'm like, I can't go home and tell my mother, man, that somebody snatched my hat and I ain't did nothing. So, and when I be talking about this stuff, y'all be getting like a little shaky with it, right? Because I be thinking back to like how life was back then versus how life is now, right? But I'm like, bro, I get my hat back, and Louie Montina, man, I go back to school, I show everybody at school, put my hat on. All the girls is like, Uncle Freezy, you fresh. Like, I know, girl. You know what I'm saying? So those little things right there kind of built my confidence up. Like stuff like that kind of slowly built thing brick by brick. But the thing is, though, is when we get back to the block, I see Louis and Monty and them talking to Phaser D, and they like, yo, back then they used to call me Lil Freezy. Lil Freezy, come here. And so I go down there, whatever. And they was like, they lied. They like, yo, you should have seen how Lil Freezy was hitting Stick in the nose, bro. He just like bat. You know what I'm saying? And no, they lied. And they like, man, we was, you know what I'm saying? Lil Freezy, he got a little heart, bro. And Phaser D is like, and he was like our hero. Like, if I was 8 years old, Phaser D was old as hell. If I was 8, Phaser D had to be every bit of 15. So he was old as a mother. He's like my grandfather, right? In the streets, you know what I'm saying? And so they tell him, and Phaser D was like, yo, you went to Snipe up there by yourself? I was like, nah, man, I grabbed some. He's like, man, I'm sorry. They wasn't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I know, And so what it is like you build your rep, kind of like what YZ saying about how, the dudes on your block or whatever, like help you get to a place. And so that happened. Now the other dudes that was like, you know what I'm saying, like mugging little kids, they'll see us and they'll be like, if I take this dude Bomber, you know what I'm saying, Louis Monty gonna come over here and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is the older we got, like, I go from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so when I get about 13, the 8-year-old dudes is like, yo, Lil Freezy, such and such stole my bike. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing, like the whole thing just turn around or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's what it is. Like, because I didn't have no confidence in like coming out of the house. Like nobody told me, like, it was like at home, it wasn't like, yo, Uncle Freezy, man, you gotta wash your hair, you gotta keep your scalp clean, man, you gotta brush your hair, you gotta do all these things, man. You're a little handsome, you gotta take care of yourself. Like, ain't nobody at home telling me that. My mom wasn't, because she was always at work. And my grandmother was old school. She ain't never given no compliment ever. My grandmother gave me my first compliment when my kid was like 5. She was like, hey, man, you a good parent. And I was like, what'd you say? She's like, yeah, you heard me. You a good parent. I was like, that's the first time you ever gave me a compliment. She's like, and you better appreciate it.
So, see, with me, it was different.
Man, they ain't play.
Yeah.
My mom's, when she had me, she was mad young. She was like 15 going on 16. So we lived with my grandmas and my uncles too. So when I was growing up, I used to just follow whatever my uncles did. You know what I'm saying? And they thought they was, the flyest in the neighborhood. I ain't know it, but you know what I'm saying? I was just following everything they did. So they ended up going to the army and all that. Coming back now, I was like 5, 6 years old. And they was back at it. But at that time, it was a lot of heroin and all that running around in the street.
Yeah.
And, that's how I started recognizing gangs. They started showing me different things, taking me different places. And then other people that they know would be talking to me when I was young, just telling me different stuff. But the thing about that is it gave me confidence because I applied it for myself.
Right.
Like something somebody tell you, it could just, it could go in one ear and out the other, or you could just have it, but never you really try it for yourself.
Right.
But you got to test it. You got to see how it worked for you and then make it happen. So, it grows. So it's not like you always had it. Like everybody, I think that's something that it just grows. You realize at some point, ain't nothing stopping you but you.
Right.
But some people never get to that point too.
Right.
So, I don't know. For everybody it's different, I guess. But, I think that it's something that you can nurture as far as with children goes. You gotta instill that confidence in them early, because if you
some kids just have it, bro. Like,
yeah,
I hear you, because like, and for the chat, this is for the chat. This ain't for y'all, right? This is for the chat. Chat. I used to go to the Bronx like during the summer, and I know I say this over and over and over again. Whatever. But then, like on the weekends, we used to go like to this place called Harlem, USA, right? Whatever. Everybody done been to Harlem. They already know what Harlem is like. But when we used to go, it was amazing to me, bro. Like when I was a kid, kids in Harlem legit had jewelry on, bro.
Yeah.
You got jewelry. You 10 years old, you got a necklace? Bro, do you know in Jersey City, bro? Do you know where they'll find you at without your necklace? Like legitimate, and I'm not saying Jersey City is the roughest place. I'm not saying it's the hardest, right? What I'm saying is it's the most destitute, bro. Like legit, like I'm legit saw the cheese truck get robbed on my street in Jersey City. Fritz, you remember the cheese truck? Remember the truck that used to come down here, the big government truck, the box truck used to have cheese on it?
I missed them, but I did
Best grilled
partake.
cheese sandwiches you ever had in your life.
In your life.
Them
In
little
your
cardboard
life.
boxes with the silver, yeah.
Best grilled cheese
Look,
sandwich you ever had in your life came
In
from
your
that block
life.
of
Oh,
cheese.
The cardboard with the plastic inside, you gotta cut
Yeah.
it with a knife.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And you had to have a sharp knife too. You couldn't mess around
Yep.
with no
Because
butter
that was
knife.
some
Oh, yeah.
thick.
Your football
That shit'll break your knife.
Oh,
I
God.
didn't know till later what they meant by government cheese. It literally said government on it.
Bro,
That's the best grilled
Oh.
cheese.
bro.
And you
Ever.
took I did not know I was poor, but we had government cheese. I did not know I was very much a spoiled brat.
That's
I did
that
not
we
know.
said that, and I don't know if y'all remember the powder milk, but they used to do like powder milk on the block, like coming through.
Yep.
All you do is add water, you shake it up or whatever, put it in the fridge, whatever.
Yeah. I hate that
And
stuff. Ugh.
bro, they
See, I
stole.
remember the cheese, not the milk.
My
Yeah,
grandma
Then they
used to
had
never
they
let
had
us
the
drink
eggs
that.
too. Didn't they have eggs too?
Yep. They had powdered eggs too.
we didn't get eggs. They wouldn't send, bro. They ain't sending, man. Do you eggs, bro? We'd have been throwing eggs at
No, like powdered eggs. I think.
powdered eggs. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember the powdered eggs. Maybe they did, but I
Mhm.
remember sugar and powdered milk and eggs. But bro, they legit, and this is I was too little, right? They like I come outside, they like, yo, they stole the cheese truck. I'm like, the cheese truck? Bro, but the thing about it is they didn't steal it for the cheese, bro. They stole the truck for the
They
truck.
stole the truck for the truck.
Yeah. And so it's like, man, like where we was at, and then shout out to wherever you from. Like, I'm not saying that one place is better than the other, but like when I went to Harlem, the first time I seen a kid with his ear pierced was in Harlem. Right? I was like, my man got his ear pierced. And in my mind, me and my brother's like, yo, how much earrings cost? Like, we thinking about all this stuff, like, where y'all getting all this money from? He's like, Harlem, man, everybody get money. Everybody get money? What, they giving it away? Like,
Somebody on the corner with a bag of money because I wouldn't.
but the way they describing it, you know what I'm saying? The way they describing it is kind of
Yes.
like what you said. Like, everybody getting money. I'm like, bro, like, you 9, yo.
Yeah,
And then he
but
had
what you gotta do for it, they ain't talking about it.
Why is he? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You remember quarter waters? Like juices was a quarter?
Yeah, of course.
Used to be me
The
and my
hugs.
crew used to put 25 cents together so we can share one. Like
We used to cut pizza in 3 sides. We used to cut pizza in 3 ways.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Like, and I'm not like telling, like, this ain't no war story or nothing like that. This is like, you know, when you talk about like confidence and people say that you ugly or you poor or you broke. Back in the day, they used to call us ashy. Like, that used to be like, you could call me ugly and I'm like, oh, shit, bro, you never
Go freeze. Let me ask you, remember this? Remember you get a quarter and go play the pinball machine with 2 of your mans and y'all each take a ball?
Yep, I remember that. Yo, on the speed racer machine, we had a speed racer machine at Miss Ruby's store on the corner. You get 3 balls for a quarter, and then like Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And then it was so bad where we was at, like in our little arcade where the kids were supposed to go and be innocent. There's dudes in the, like, you know how it'd be a big room, right? And they have all the pinball machines pushed up front, side by side. You ain't got no, you can't even move your elbows because
At the video
these dudes
games in the back.
there, you can dice.
Yep.
Like, yo, the kids can't have nothing, bro. Like we can't even have a little pinball room or whatever, a little game room. We can't even have a game room because this dude's in there doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
Our game room was our game room was the cab stand.
Yeah.
The cab stand had the game room. And they showed Coke in the back.
But you know what though? And what we didn't know then was it was the Coke store, but the game room was a front, or the cab stand was a front, or the candy store was a front. We didn't know it back then. We just know, like, dang, why this the candy store, but don't nobody buy candy? or they buying candy, just not
not the kind you know.
right.
Not in your mouth, not your mouth candy, but like
right. Like, damn, these M&M's dusty as hell.
You go in there, they always got the chips that nobody eat.
They got the dust on everything in the store.
Yo,
my grandmother, right? She used to work I went to that junior high school, but she used to work in Harlem in a junior high school. And around the corner, like right around the corner from the school, it was a weed spot, right? But of course, it was a health food store because that's what they all were back then.
Right.
I never forget, yo. She comes home from work. She was like, I went into the health food store around the corner from the job. She didn't have nothing in here.
right.
Everything was dusty. I said, Nana. She said, what? I said, don't go back in there. She said, why? I said, this is a weed spot. She's like, what? I said, don't you go back in that store.
Never go.
Don't go back in there.
See nothing. You don't see nothing.
Yo, she was like, they don't have nothing in there. It was a couple of dusty kids on the stove, and that's it. So don't go in there no more, Nana. Don't go in there no more.
No, don't never go in there. And see, and we had we had a Jamaican store, like we had a Jamaican store up on Jackson. It's like a block over. So it's like Jackson and Armstrong. It's a Jamaican store, and they had trees and stuff painted all on the front of the store, right? Dude out front with the radio. The dude always be in that spot. Like, yo, Rico, what's good? Hey, Lil Freezy, what's good? I'm like, Rico, you don't never go nowhere, nah. And I'm like, he's like, nah, I don't never go nowhere. And then after all years later, we find out when you get older, you find out that's the spot. But when you a kid,
you don't know.
You don't know. You like, yeah. The reason how I knew it was the spot, how I learned is I went in the store because we was looking like for cereal, like my mother. The reason why we was poor because my mother wouldn't take assistance. She didn't want no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. She wanted to raise us on her own, right? And if she would have, we probably would have had a little bit more stuff. But at the same time, you know, this is our life, like my sister and brother. And so we don't have no food in the house. My mom give me like $2. She's like, hey, go get y'all some breakfast for the week. I'm like, where the money at? She like, I gave you $2. $2 for the week? Yeah. So we go up the street, right? We know we can't go to the Puerto Rican store because the Puerto Rican store know our people, right? So we go in the Puerto Rican store. We can't put nothing in our pocket because he's gonna tell my mom, right? Just what it is, right? We go over there. They be having like the big. Y'all remember, Fritz? Y'all remember Fruity Loopies? That used to come in the bag. The Spanish version of the Fruit Loops used to come in a big
plastic bag.
Yeah,
what's the hit?
Why you like Fritz though?
I'm just asking.
Fritz used to eat that. That's what
Yeah, I'm just
Hey,
asking just in general.
you
Like,
mean
you like Fritz. You remember the Fruity Loopies you used to eat all the time? That's what that
Yep.
sounds like.
Yeah,
Fritz, remember you used to eat the Fruity
Pathmark,
Loopies every day?
puff rice, yes, puff rice, yes.
bro, we went in the store. I was like, I just asked Rico, like, Rico, man, we got $2, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get like, you know what I'm saying, some food, bro. And he like, y'all hungry? Like, but he Jamaican, so you know how he. I don't know. We not Jamaican or whatever. My uncles used to say we were Haitian, right? I still ain't got no real proof, right? But that's what he said, so I'm gonna go with it, right? So, y'all hungry? Yes, we hungry. Why you think we at the store? Like he like, yo, and he gave legit $2. He took them $2 and gave us like 3 big bags of these dusty ass Fruity Loopies. And he was like, yo, and he was like, because I didn't know, because you know how like when I learned how to curse, I used to watch cursing on movies, like the Bad News Bears. But I don't watch it. I'm like, oh, he said a curse, and then I started listening to my pops and them, and I'm like, oh, that's how I should talk, right? Like, fuck, and then so Rico was like, yo, Lil Freezy, wash them shits off. I was like, wash them shits off. I didn't know, like, in his Caribbean way, whatever. So, but yeah, man, $2, man, Fruity Loopies from the Jamaican spot. But every time we went, it used to smell like these strange ass cigarettes. As soon as you get up to the store, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What the hell kind of cigarettes y'all smoking, bro? I'm like, look, man, just take that cereal and go home, bro.
Take these Fruity Loopies and get the hell out of here, yeah. Fruity Loopies and get your butt out of here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. And I be thinking back to that now, like Wazzy, I don't know if y'all did this in Brooklyn or not, but like legit, when we was like 8 years old, 9 years old, we used to wake up, walk out the house, bro, and we would be all over Jersey City, bro. Like we'd be everywhere from Kennedy all the way up to we'd be all the way down by Curry Woods, we'll walk the whole Jersey City, bro.
I was just telling my daughter that the other day. I said we used to say we was going outside and end up in the Bronx.
Right.
Nowadays, you ask your daughter where she going. If she say outside, you be like, matter of fact, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nah.
If you don't got a destination, you ain't going.
Right. Bro, legit.
Things was definitely different then.
But the thing about it, as bad as crime was back then, and the bad as the police was back then, with like picking people up and whooping their ass and dropping them off, bro.
Yep.
We used to walk.
We should just be going places,
just out,
and with our chests out too, like, you know what I'm
like
saying?
I go downstairs in front of the building. I might not see nobody. I'll be like, I'm gonna go to the game room. I go to this game room and see Rufus and them outside. They like, yo, we going over to Howard. Wanna walk with us? Walk over to Howard. They like, we about to go downtown. Next thing you know, we on Fulton Street, we in Fort Greene. Right. Meet up with somebody we know from Fort Greene and be all the way in the Bronx.
Right.
It'd be 10 o'clock at night. We like, damn.
That's that my mother was like, she ain't catch on it as long as I was back, like in a safe time, like as long as I was back before it started, the sun started going, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as I was back in front of the stoop, like in the evening, she was straight. She like, what y'all do today? Man, we ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we used but we'll go down to like it's a place in Jersey City called used to be, I don't think it's still there, but it's called Curry Woods, right? They used to have the worst reputation in the city. Like, you better not go down there because you definitely getting beat up, but you might get hurt, right? And so we used to go down there, man, from Curry Woods. I mean, we'll go down there and steal hubcaps and stuff or whatever. and like be trying to sell hubcaps. Be sitting on the corner, like legit. When you a kid, you crazy. Like you'll steal hubcaps, right? And then go 3 blocks away and try to sell the hubcaps, bro. Bro, you think they ain't gonna find you, bro? They got a car. you think
So
somebody with a car can't drive 3 blocks? Like, but anyway, we'll go like Curry would like do all this stuff, hustle like Wazzy, we'll walk the whole Jersey City, like just going to stores, like, hey, we'll sweep y'all floors for a dime, just a little something, trying to hustle or whatever, just trying, trying to get some things, man. Because for one, back then, if you had a little girlfriend or a little piece of girlfriend or something, like in my house, you couldn't call no girl. You 9 years old trying to call a girl. My mom, she'll beat me with the phone, right? But you get your own money, you go to the payphone, you call her, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. But so we used to do that, just like walk around, like sweeping stores, picking up trash, like sweeping, like sweeping the sidewalk in front of the store, whatever, for like a quarter or something, a little something. Or take people trash in boxes in the back or whatever. And we didn't know how dangerous that was, bro, till I think I was telling Mo about that like 20 years ago. I was like, yeah, man, I used to go in the store and I used to just fold up people's boxes in the back and then take the boxes and put them in the thing. She's like, it ain't never dawned on you what could have happened in them back alleys and you're a little kid. It's like, nah, man, I'm from Van Nostrand. She's like, hey, you ain't never thought, it ain't never crossed your mind that you a little kid in the alley and something could have happened to you back then. Like, nah, I'll just call Phase D. And she's like, it ain't never dawned on you somebody could have hurt you. Like, nah,
nope.
That ain't never crossed my mind. Right. It ain't never dawned on me like the city was that dangerous, but it was that, man.
Right.
It was that dangerous. And so I know the Bronx was like that because I was in the Bronx. I remember a dude put his hand on my chest in the Bronx. Like my first summer outside, because I used to go to the Bronx often, but I remember my first summer outside in the Bronx. I'm trying to walk in the store and the dude put his hand in my chest. A dude that looked like, hey, Tribert, you remember Radamez from what's the name? Juice. A dude that looked like Radamez put his hand in my chest. He had a cigarette in his mouth. Right. Hey, where you going? What you going in here to get? I'm like, yo. And I'm in Fritz, I'm in shock. Like, my body is straight, but in my mind, I done fainted. Because a dude, a boy put his hand in my chest. Right? And I'm like, hey, you got your hand. Yo, I never forget. Wise, legit. I'm getting ready to do something stupid, right? It's like 10 of them. And I went to the store by myself. I told my grandfather was like, hey, wait, nah, I'll go to the store with you. It's like, nah, man. I used to call him Pee Wee, bro. Like, I used to call my grandfather Pee Wee, and I used to call my father Jim. Like, I legit ain't called him. Pee Wee was like, yo, don't go to the store. I'm like, I ain't worried about the Bronx. What's the Bronx? I'm from Jersey City. I ain't worried about the Bronx. Right? He like, hey, I'm telling you now, this ain't that. Hey, what they gonna do? Play baseball? What's this? The Yankees? Like, I'm talking. And I went to the store, and this dude put his hand in my chest. You know what I'm saying? And right when I'm getting ready to do something stupid, somebody grabbed me and snatched me back. Right? And I see the dude, and the dude's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. Pee Wee, how you doing?" And I look up, and it's my grandfather. My grandfather was like 6'7", right? And so I'm like, hey, Mr. Pee Wee, who that? And he like, you know what I'm saying? He talking like, oh, this is my grandson right here. And so they talking like, oh, that's your grandson? And he looking like, oh, that's your grandson. And I'm like, yeah, I'm his grandson. Like, you touch me and get something going, I'm gonna go around here. And I know Brooklyn, New York was super clean, right? But in Jersey City, all you had to do was just reach, like beer bottles and glass was everywhere. So I just went around there and got me one of them thing and try to do something stupid. But man, yeah, the Bronx is Tori B. I don't know if you know, but the Bronx at one time used to be crazy. I mean, crazy. Fritz, the Bronx is dangerous.
Freeze, who you think you be talking to sometimes?
Yeah.
He
No,
like,
I'm
Me,
saying
I
like
mean,
I'm, and
I
no,
grew up in the crack baby 80s, so it was wild. It wasn't just it was a lot of shooting, a lot of it was wild. It was the Bronx was neighborhood was like everybody else's neighborhood at that time. It wasn't just us. It was some of everybody in that kind of neighborhood. It was rough,
Yeah,
you
Bronx
know.
is.
But what I will say, I mean, for as dysfunctional as it probably sounds, then, right, growing up at that time, the people in your neighborhood that was doing the dirt had a lot more respect than whatever they got going on now. So when stuff like that was about to go down, they'd be like, yo, go home.
yeah, go in the house. Yeah.
I got that on numerous occasions. Tap on the shoulder, go upstairs. And I start rounding up, yo, let's go. Let's get out of here. So,
Right.
I got that tap on the shoulder a lot of times.
Right.
And then by the time you hit that door, that door to your building, you hear it pop, 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 like, oh God.
Yeah. But the funny when I was little, we used
But
to go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn used to be
I
so
say
clean.
Mhm.
Brooklyn used to be
Mhm.
so clean. Like when I was like, yo, Brooklyn ain't nothing like Jersey City, bro. Like, what is this? They got a beach in a city.
Oh yeah, I
You know what I'm
used to
saying?
love it. I used to
I don't know
love it.
where you was at.
Oh no, like where I was in Brooklyn, like where my grandmother lived, that was like the best place to live. Like
It was like
that's
the
one of the
Huxtables
nicest
over
places
there,
I've ever
bro.
been.
Where
Yeah.
at?
They got
They
these
used to
tall
live
brownstones
Coney
and stuff.
Island.
They streets be clean.
Yeah.
They got
Coney
they
Island
got
by the
trees
beach.
in Brooklyn, son.
But they didn't have
They
no
got
trees in
trees
Jersey
in
City.
Brooklyn.
I
No,
understand.
not on our
We had trees in the Bronx. Plenty of trees.
every
What they had you do? What you mean they have no trees? How y'all got oxygen?
we ain't had no trees like that over there. Like,
What do you mean?
like I mean, they
No.
might have had like a tree on your block. A tree probably grew somewhere and messed the sidewalk up or something. Y'all remember how y'all ever had bikes where y'all ride, like the tree grew up and it messed up the concrete or whatever, and we used to like bike ramp off it or whatever?
Yeah. Brooklyn used to be, the whole street used to be almost all cobblestones.
Wow.
Like this, that's why I'm like, he like it used to be so clean. I'm like, if Frisk talking about maybe in Coney Island by where them beach houses is at, they got mansions in Coney Island.
Yeah. So she was like a block from there. But it was pretty peaceful, but like at the time I didn't know why it was peaceful. But
A lot of gangsters used to live out there.
yeah,
You're right,
a lot of
say it's the
gangsters.
mob, sir.
And
That's
It's
the
the
mob.
it's the mob. So
It's
I
the
can go
mob,
out at
sir.
night. I can go out and my parents would like send me to the car at night. They didn't feel no kind of ways about me being out there. But as I grew up, they like, yeah, you can't mess ain't gonna happen around here.
Like a lot of them old men that be out there jogging with them fake tans, they them same that's the mobsters.
Right.
They live on the beach in the summertime in New York, and then they go down to Miami in the wintertime.
Yeah, we ain't had nothing like that, man. Jersey City.
Jersey City sounds horrible, sir.
Jersey City. I'm
Sounds horrible.
serious.
And I grew
Like,
up in the South Bronx, and nothing but abandoned, burnt out buildings. Not where a
it's the
couple of
But
same.
blocks
Freeze,
over, but
you know y'all got Asbury Park Beach, right? And
Yeah,
that's super hood.
that's
But
like
right
3
next
hours
to
from
it,
us though. Or 2 hours from us.
right next to it, y'all got Belmar Beach.
Yeah.
And y'all got Wildwood and all that over. Y'all got nice beaches out there. We don't got
Yeah,
beaches
it's
like
some
that.
nice stuff.
Right, we
See,
got Orchard Beach,
see
Yeah,
Coney Island Beach. Like,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, where we was at
We
though.
got Canarsie Pier.
like no, this ain't it.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Orchard
And
my
you
Beach
mom
is
know,
took Canarsie.
filthy.
Orchard Beach is Chocha Beach.
Right.
Yo, that's bad. We used to, but in Jersey City where we at, like the only real place to go get to the water is like Liberty Park. It used to be across. I don't know if they still call it Battery Park or not, but it used to be across from Battery Park.
Yeah.
So it's
How you still
like
there?
yeah, so so we had like place to get to the water, but it wasn't no beach, right? To
Yeah,
go
that
to
ain't
the
a
beach,
beach.
we had to go like we had to get out of there, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jersey City. I'm not saying it was because to me, the Bronx, it was the same. South Bronx is the same place
That's
I'm
where I
talking
grew
about.
up.
Like when the dude put his hand in my chest, bro, and I fainted. It's like South Bronx, USA. That's what my grandfather people. I still got relatives over there, like legit relatives now. That they selling me the same drink. Tory B, they telling me the same thing. They've been telling me the same thing for like 20 years. Like, yo, we
It's
get moved to it. We get moved to Atlanta. We moving to
oh,
Atlanta. That's their thing.
so
Like they've been in
that's the Atlanta district hood in most places.
yeah, Atlanta ain't the same. Like
Oh man.
I would rather stay in the Bronx.
At least I know these people.
Right. And that was the
But
only
yo, Freeze, you know it's golf courses and all that in the Bronx though?
I mean, over in the South Bronx in that area where I grew up at, they did a lot of building up. Like they got high rise buildings back there. They got Carmelo Anthony's got a store back there too. They
Yeah,
built that stuff all up over there.
by 138, right?
Yeah, I grew up on 137th Street and St. Anne's Avenue. I grew up
Yep.
right down the block from that.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly what she's talking about.
Millbrook
Like,
Projects, born and raised.
They
I
got
ain't
a
know.
lot of new build. They got new buildings from all the way down there. Cause back then there used to be a lot of factories over there too.
Yep,
Right.
But now they got like
yep.
from 149th Street
Loft
and like Southern,
apartments, all kinds of stuff. Woo.
like from Southern Boulevard and 149th going all the way down to Bruckner. They got all new buildings popping up, and they got them new buildings on 145th or 149th, right by what's that over there? They got Target and all that. Them stores over
hmm
there, Tory,
Yeah, they got a mall over there,
by
like a little
149th
mall.
on
Yeah,
right off the highway, right?
right off the Deegan,
Right.
off the Bruckner, Bruckner
R-
the Deegan off the Deegan.
It's off of. It's like both of them right there. It's like where the
Yeah.
Bruckner start and the Deegan, they go into each other
Yep.
right there. But you
Yep.
know that so you see them new buildings that's right there on the
hmm
water that they built, them
Yes.
apartments.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's why I was like, people gonna live here.
And
I'm like, wow, people gonna live here.
they got the water ferry over there too.
Yep. Yep. Take you
So
right
that
into
same
downtown Manhattan.
so if you see that right there, they did the same thing in Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
What?
So they got them same new buildings. You see how they look, right? They got them same buildings in Greenpoint, but it's like
They
10 or 12 of them. And they all on the water the same exact way. And then
yeah,
they
they
doing
did
them in Red Hook like that.
at Greenpoint, that's close to the Pulaski Bridge, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
know
the
because
border
on the
of Long
other
Island City.
right out on the other side in Long Island City, they do the same thing. They built all them buildings back there. I worked over here for the last 23 years. There was nothing here when I got here. And now
Exactly.
it's complete. I was like, oh my God, I hate it. I hate all these people over here. I swear to. But I
It was
get it.
all
But it's
factories before.
yep, it was nothing back there but factories, and now it's nothing but high rise buildings.
They
It's
got
just out of
Wow.
lofts, all
control.
kinds of and
Parks
it's
and a ferry stop there. That I think that's the same ferry that stopped at Greenpoint, and I take you
they
to downtown Manhattan and Brooklyn.
yep. And they building dog parks and shit like
Oh,
that.
it's crazy. It's
It's
crazy how much
crazy.
it's so people be lost over there all the time because you can't use Waze because the street addresses are so new, it's not there. So we
Oh,
were just
Mm-hmm.
walking around aimless. They like, I'm like, yeah, man, because Walk Drive is in a real street, so you got to go one block over. You got to go one block over. They just be
All
lost.
and all of them borders is right by the water, and it's all like super gentrified.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing: they could take the factories out, but they can't get rid of the rats.
I can't figure that out. I can't figure that out.
They got over in that area, they got a bunch of food trucks. So
Yep.
all you could go back there, you want something to eat at night. A lot of stuff is closed. You get sick of the regular stuff. You go over there and grab you something from one of the food trucks. I went over there. They got a taco truck over there we go through sometimes. So I went over there to the taco truck. I placed my order. I saw all these rats. I said, "Oh God, I'll be in the car." Because
Right.
they just running from by the water into the street. I said, how? I don't see how these people paying all this money for this
Exactly.
stuff. And it's and they not mice, they're rats.
They
They
Big
rats.
rat.
old rats. So in this guy, I was like, listen, I can't talk to you right now. I have to get in my car. Come out.
That's what I'm
Please leave
saying.
me. Please leave me alone.
Jersey
I
City the
cannot stay
same.
here.
Jersey City the same. Like
Like,
rats. Like I didn't know what. Like when I moved down south, I saw mice, and I was like, "That's a rat." They're like, "No, that's a mouse." Right? And I was like, "Man, that rat is so small. Like, like I could go get him, turn him into a pet or something." Because in Jersey City, I heard a rat run into a car tire one time, and that just scared me, bro. I was like, "Golly!" Like rats, legit so big they have the pink tail on them. You
oh
like, yeah,
God. Right in the train stations. You
yeah.
go
Oh
down to the
my
train
god,
station at 3 o'clock in the morning. Please.
oh my god, man.
You about to see every rat on the planet and you about to run because I'm not going.
Right, right.
Yo,
I'm
Freeze, you
turning
don't remember
right back around.
that game when Cat had that bad game? I sent you that picture of a cat under the car, and the rat
Yeah,
had him hiding under the
yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The rat had the cat had the rat. I mean, the rat had the cat back down, hiding under the car.
You
Right.
see how big them rats be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
cat was scared
That
to
cat,
death.
back you down. You talk about that cat.
Yep.
You be
And
under the car backing down. Them things are huge.
Yo, I
hey,
took the picture. It was real.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Yo,
I
I
man,
was
know it
cracking up.
was real.
That shit was crazy.
yeah, yeah. Man, rats is yeah.
I was
I
so mad at Cat, I had to take it though.
Ain't no way.
Yo,
I just saw that and took off running. There's no way. No way.
That shit was incredible.
I gotta ask y'all a question. This about Brooklyn though. Did Brooklyn really have alligators in a sewer? Y'all remember that? When it was like alligators in the sewer system in
I
Brooklyn?
No.
never,
There was like
I
it was
never,
an
I ain't
outbreak of them. They was like, "Yo, be careful how you use the toilet."
I never heard that.
I ain't see that.
What?
Yo, you
So
think I'm
that
put somebody? Hey, somebody Google it. If you Google it, just and I'm talking. I lived through it, right? I lived through it, right? We know Brooklyn to us like we could see Brooklyn from Jersey City. We can see the city from Jersey City, but that was like a million miles away,
I
right?
think
Like
my
we
man had
know.
an alligator and a tiger in his house in Harlem or something like that.
Yeah, Tiger Man.
I'm a Google it, bro, because I remember
I remember
it
the
was like,
tiger.
I
Yeah,
remember the tiger.
They
right.
had he had a tiger in the project.
It was in the projects.
yeah,
That's
Like, yo,
he had an
crazy.
mommy,
alligator
I
in
said
the trunk.
nobody ever messed with this dude.
They had
Yo,
to
soon
tear
as
the
I
whole wall
Like,
off the projects to get him out.
yo,
Yeah,
let me
that's crazy.
I'm gonna show y'all. I
I'm
thought
not
it was
going. Yeah, you
Brooklyn.
could keep that tiger forever because that's not a call I would have took.
Nah.
Yeah, we
Yo,
got a
but he
call
was
that there's
like
a
on the
tiger.
he was like on the 10th floor.
No, And there was pictures in the newspaper of the window with the tiger in the window. I said, this dude got the nerve to be looking out the window. He not even hiding the tiger.
Right.
That was crazy.
Like you're not scared this tiger gonna eat you, sir? They wild animals. You can't domesticate them.
Yo, hey, New York City is the GOAT. Like New York City legit is the GOAT. Right.
There's
So
always some weird wild animal somewhere.
yo, hey, Triborough, I gotta tell Triborough this, yo. I was legit. My mom let me take the train to New York with this dude named Tyrone. He used to give me clothes, right? We in the city, and like legit, as soon as we get off the train, we see a dude with a trench coat on, right? And Tyrone was like, yo, turn around, don't look over there, yo. And I promise you, I was like 11 years old. Like, don't look over there, yo. I was like, man, you know, you know, when you a kid, whatever. So we walk in, like, he like, no, don't look over there. So I don't, we walk in. He's like, you gotta do what I tell you, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta survive. It's just the city, bro. This ain't like Jersey City. I'm like, you crazy, bro. Yeah, I done been to the Bronx 50 times. He's like, nah, bro, this the city. Like he was talking about Manhattan, like the city.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk in and we see another dude with a trench coat on. It's like, yo, what the hell kind of freak show is this, bro? It's summertime. It wasn't really summer. It's like March. But I'm like, bro, it's summertime, man. New York wearing trench coat. Like, nah, don't look over there, bro. And I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna walk around and say with my head down. You crazy? You know what I'm saying? You got to. YZ, we get to this place. I don't know when the last time you've been to this place, but we get to this place called the Village, right? I don't know nothing about the Village. Like I don't know nothing about the Village, bro. You know, we from Jersey, right? Like, you know, you hear stories or whatever, but you don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, you hear stories about, man, you better not go to Curry Woods or they're gonna take everything. They're gonna make you walk home naked. Like, you know, can't be putting spice on the story or whatever. Like you might go over there and get beat up or mugged, but can't, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But yo, we get to the place called the Village. And the first thing, as soon as we get, it's like, I don't know, it's like an imaginary boundary. It's like, as soon as you cross the boundary or whatever, I see 3 dudes walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yo, try, you ain't hurt me, bro. Like, legit, 3 dudes, 3 men.
I know what you're getting at, but it's something that goes on in that area.
With mustaches and beards, right?
Yeah.
Probably was skipping down the block.
They open out there, so you know.
I saw 3 dudes, 3 grown men. Whatever people do, like now I'm an adult now, mature, whatever. I don't care what people do, whatever, right? But if you can imagine, you're 11 years old, and what the first thing you see when you enter this place called the Village, because they were supposed to have like food or something over there, right? So we going food, whatever. And I see 3 grown men walking down the street holding hands, and then I'm seeing dudes with trench coats on.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm seeing no lie. I saw like Fritz when I was walking down the street, bro. I saw like these 6 girls. They was dressed up like the Rockettes, right? And Tyrone was like, "Nah, don't look over there." I'm like, what? They the Rockettes, bro? I started to walk over there, like, "Hey, can y'all do that?" He's like, "Nah." Like, nah.
That wasn't no damn Rockettes. That was Rocky.
Right.
That was Rocky Balboa. Balboa.
But Jersey City ain't got no spot like that. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't have no spot like that you know about.
Well, yeah,
you ain't
it's
know
always
about
a spot somewhere. Right. Yeah, they always got a spot.
That's right. Yeah. I was like, yo, they dressed up like the Rockettes, bro. They got the little fur thing. Remember the fur thing they have around your neck or whatever? Over here. And he's like, nah, bro, don't look over there, bro. And look, like legit, I done been to a lot of places in New York. I ain't saying I've been like 1,000,000 times, but I've been to like spots in New York. Place I like. The only place in New York that I dislike and no disrespect to the people from there, but I
Staten
just ain't
Island.
never liked this place called Crown Heights.
Oh
Something
man,
just
come on, man.
Said Staten Island. I'm disrespecting the whole borough.
Oh man.
try. It ain't
I,
nothing. I mean, my experiences there was just bad. Like as soon as you get there, you see people fighting, somebody with a machete chasing somebody, and you
You must
like,
have got your travel fox took from out there, son.
yeah,
That's what happened.
it's very different now.
oh well, good,
You know,
good man. That's the
once the
only
white
place that
people
I've been
moved
to in
in,
New York.
once
Huh?
the white people moved in, the whole area changed.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
I've never been to
man.
Staten Island. That's one place I've never been.
I,
You ain't never been to Staten Island?
Nah,
Oh,
I
you
don't
probably
take
ain't
the
never
ferry.
had no reason to go.
No, I ain't have no reason.
You ain't just took the ferry?
right.
Nah.
Back in the day, you
So
just pay
who
$1 and you
ran? They
just ride the
just
ferry
ran.
over there, turn around and come back.
He said, "You ain't just take the ferry to do what?" Oh,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
used
it's
to
in
work
Jersey
in
City.
Staten
Like
Island for a little
you see
while.
the big ferry sailing on the water. You're like, yo, what ain't, you know what I'm saying? You just take the ferry. People do it to Jersey City. People come to Jersey City all the time.
Hmm. I didn't do a lot of exploring. Like as a my parents, it was always going to New York to see family. It was never.
Right.
It wasn't. Hey, we're going to New York to explore, or we're going to do this. Nah, it was seeing family. So we were always in Brooklyn. We're always all over Brooklyn.
As a child, I think I only went to Staten Island once. Like as a probably like under 10, I went once, and it was only to go to Toys R Us to get a Cabbage Patch Kid for my nana, because that was the only Toys R Us that had it. So I probably had to be about 8 then. And then I
Right,
probably never would have went back, but my aunt moved out there. So we was teenagers then, and chasing the little new boys. So we was out there all the time.
right, right. Yeah, Staten Island is kind of like Bayonne. Well, you know what? Of course, Bayonne is like Staten Island. They connected, right?
It's right there.
Yeah, they connect. I was just about to say it, but they connected.
Yeah,
So
Staten.
yeah,
Ain't nothing good about Staten Island, but the Wu-Tang Clan.
yeah.
Right.
Ain't nothing good about Staten Island.
Yo, Tori B, what borough got the best food though? I asked why is this? I think he was being classy though when he was talking to me about it. Like he didn't want to be
I don't
disrespectful.
know. I mean, they got so many restaurants all over the place now. Brooklyn and Queens have a lot of really good restaurants
Mm.
that I can say I heard from word of mouth because I have not been to a lot of them.
Right,
Like, cause since COVID, I just don't. I don't go to very many restaurants anymore.
right,
You just get used to being home cooking your own food, so it's like I'm not going to spend no $300 on a meal. I'm gonna stay right here, just and cook my own food. So I
Yep.
don't know. I don't know which borough has, but I know that they have quite a few new restaurants. Like Brooklyn and Queens have quite a few new restaurants.
Yeah.
$300.
But
I don't know. The best Mexican I've ever had was in Queens. Queens had the best Mexican I've had, but I don't know.
I
Brooklyn.
mean, yeah,
I don't know. Brooklyn pizza, like, is pretty good.
L&B,
I
Simone
mean,
Gardens,
Yeah.
yeah,
they
pizza.
still top tier.
Yeah. I mean, I still think Connecticut is right there, but whatever.
Yeah, I think Jersey City pizza is better than New York too.
Nah,
Yeah.
no,
And it's
Y'all
not
got
just the
like
pizza,
y'all
it's
got
all
like
the
5 pizza shops in Jersey City.
What?
Cat said the pizza is better in Jersey too.
You got 5 pizza shops in Jersey City.
You
Like,
talking about off the square.
Jersey City is
'Cause you
only
can't
that
be talking
big.
about Jersey City, bro.
Yo, we could walk around the whole Jersey City. Like in a couple hours, we'd be through the whole town on feet. It's like 5 pizza shops.
Nah, no, ain't no 5 pizza shops,
I
bro.
mean, I don't know. I can't. I've never had pizza in Connecticut, so I can't speak for them. never had pizza in Jersey, so I can't speak for them. But what I can say is that in New York City, we're renowned for our pizza, right?
Yeah,
But
y'all got
they
like
tell you about,
10,000
no, I'm
pizza
just,
places.
they tell you about all the really good spots. But the thing with us is your neighborhood shop is just as good as most of those shops.
Right.
Exactly.
All right.
That's the
Like
one thing about I can say about Brooklyn. Like you can hit a random spot and it's really good. Like
All
New
right.
Haven, they got their spots. Like the five top spots, top tier. But like don't go to no random spot.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like in here, you could legit go to the regular pizza shop on the corner. Like we used to go to what we call it, the name of the pizza shop we used to go to all the time is Golden's. Golden's Pizza. They have great and they still there, still in the same exact spot on 138th Street and Brook Avenue. And they still have great pizza, and it's your neighborhood dive pizza spot.
Right.
You don't need
Right.
to go seek out the place that I mean the L&B's or you know the Grimaldi's, and you don't have to. Although they have great pizza, you don't got to seek them out. You can legit go to your neighborhood shop and get great pizza.
to say,
And I
Freeze,
don't know
that
if that's
is
like
no
that
comparison.
in other places.
Now I heard that, and so my experience is two things. Like, so I'm not really impressed by Brooklyn pizza or Italian food in general about in Brooklyn. But what I am impressed by, like, if you want like sandwiches though, like to me, like sandwiches, Brooklyn has been. So people used to tell me that back in the day, and then I tried it like this one time. And you know how when you try something one time, you can't say swear up and down it's the best because you only tried it once. But
Hmm.
um I think from reputation and my one experience, Brooklyn be having the best sandwiches. I think it's the bread or something. It might be the bread they be using or something.
Right.
But Brooklyn sandwiches, man, they
Yeah.
be like bussing. So
Brooklyn Jamaican food is better than Jamaica.
Right. Caribbean food, man. You got the best.
I don't know.
You
I
know.
don't even know how you just gonna bypass that.
the Caribbean food, I never had it. I never had it in New York, so I didn't want to speak about. I mean,
If you want the best Caribbean food is Brooklyn, man. You got everything. Roti, you want roti?
Oh
You
yeah.
want your sweet plantain, curry goat, your oxtail, all that. You gotta
Yeah,
come to Brooklyn.
my cousin come from when he comes to Chicago off from Chicago, he comes to New York and he goes to the roadie spot and spends like a couple $100 before he go to anywhere else.
wow, 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 bro. That food must be bussing, bro.
It's
Yeah, you
crazy.
get like a big bag of roti for like it's crazy, like $150 or something like that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do? He just freeze it and take it back with him?
Nah, he'd be like, he bring it for the family, and
Oh,
they be like tearing it
okay,
down for the whole weekend.
okay. Like in the South, I'm not gonna lie. In the South, when you talk about like specialty foods like that, I think up north got down south with that,
Yeah.
right? Like it definitely got the South beat. Like with Cantonese food, Asian food,
Mhm.
Caribbean food, Italian food.
Yeah, South ain't got
Yeah,
it.
the South ain't got it, bro. The
South do
South.
American food okay, but like you ask for like Chinese food, you ask for like specialists, and it's like
Yeah. Nah, not down here, bro. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, the best place down here would be a 2 compared to up top. Like
Mm.
an average place up there, they come down here and be millionaires. It's a Jamaican spot. Probably 3 miles from no, about 4 miles from where I am right now. And the oxtails just be all right. I'm like, yo, this is will everybody be bragging about? This ain't nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all right. But when I hear my people from the Bronx talk about oxtail and the jerk seasoning and like some pepper, well, some kind of pepper they put in. But like, man,
Scotch bonnet pepper.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
like, man, you can't have it without the Scotch bonnet. And I'm like, I don't know, because the place down here, they, I mean, I don't know.
You can't be on a diet and eating Caribbean food, man. That'll fatten you up.
Right.
You know, if you love fried fish, they got the fried fish and the candy yams and the mac and cheese, collard greens, all that.
That's where the South be busting, bro. Right there, what you
Yeah.
just said.
Hmm.
Like what you just said, the soul food part, bro.
Yeah.
Like people legit, they have places, like where we at in this Myrtle Beach area. Then you got a Charleston area, you got a Columbia area, Augusta, you got Greenville. Columbia has a good food scene,
Mm.
right? But when you talk about like soul food, man, Florence, Myrtle Beach, man, they have spots, bro. Like they legit have spots. Like I mean, you get, first of all, you get so much food that you like feeding two people with one plate, but then the way the food tastes is like crazy.
Hmm.
Like the soul food place in Charleston, most of the time, it ain't even people that eat soul food in there. It's people that's visiting Charleston. They're just coming to their spot because they saw all the reviews.
Right.
So the line be like all the way out the door. You waiting in your car. Somebody coming to you with a tablet trying to take your order because there's so many people and you waiting like 45 minutes to get your food. Because it'd be so, especially on Saturdays. They'd be like that on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now they be closed 2 days, and then there'd be one day where you could just walk in there or whatever.
Right.
But like this, like especially like Caribbean food,
Hmm.
they do it down here. But I mean, I don't know if they
Not the
getting it
same
right.
down there.
Yeah, no,
Not
it's
the
not the same.
The Caribbean people up here, they know how to cook.
Right.
You know?
What you talking
And
about in the
besides,
Carolinas?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically. Now, the thing is, I don't know, like, when it comes to, no disrespect to people's lineage and such, but I was always told that Haitians cook the best, right? I mean,
you know what?
that's what I was told.
I'm Haitian. My grandmother, she used to cook. She used to cook well, but a lot of stuff, her stuff, I didn't eat because we like seafood. I didn't like seafood,
Right,
but like griot and that kind of stuff.
right.
Yeah, but it's stuff that you cannot eat on a daily basis.
Is that the one with the rice and tomato?
Griot is like, it's like a fatty meat, but it tastes good. But like, it's so salty, and it's something that you could never eat every day. It's something like, as a special occasion you eat it.
Right, no, I can't.
And they have like mushroom rice. Mushroom rice is good, but a little too herby for me though.
Wow.
So I mean, they got a lot of like. I never had like the full experience, but like sometimes I've been to like the weddings, like Haitian weddings, seafood and everything though,
Right.
which I ain't like.
I mean, I guess when I get to the city, man, I gotta try all these spots, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like try all these spots and because I ain't really been to New York, like what, 2010? So it's been like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It
was like,
changed.
right. So it was
Brooklyn changed. Yeah, Brooklyn changed.
Big time.
For me, it's like I'm sorry. So I was just gonna say this real quick. To me, it was like I ain't been to the city since right before the Mellow Trade. Yeah, remember that? Like right before
Mm-hmm.
the Mellow Trade, all that. So that's the last time I've been to New York.
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah.
Missing nothing.
Missing the food.
Right.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, like Bed-Stuy, like, it was scary. Like Bed-Stuy was a little scary. Where my grandmother lived, she lived in where she lived? What's that neighborhood? But some of those neighborhoods were scary, and now they just full of like outsiders. Like last time I
Mm-hmm.
went to Bed-Stuy, like legit, I I was going through Bed-Stuy, and there was a white couple taking a kayak into the house, and I was like,
bro.
"What is
For
this?"
gentrification, my friend. Gentrification.
I was like, "What is this?"
Spike Lee was trying to tell y'all, bro. You ain't never seen Do the Right Thing, bro.
Yep.
Spike was trying to
But
tell
these are neighborhoods like you would drive through and you'd be like, "Yeah, don't lock your doors."
And stopping at stop signs and red lights was optional.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. The only place I used to really fear like that, like really fear for my life like that, and it should have been all of them. But the only place I would say that I was actually maybe scared was a place called Bensonhurst. Like we used to hear about Bensonhurst in Jersey City. Like, yo, you better not, if you go to Bensonhurst, you better be 60 deep. Because it's like,
Yeah,
because
them
it
white
was
boys
like,
will bust your shit.
yeah, bad. Like,
Like they was serious out there too.
yeah, yeah.
They wasn't playing.
No games, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we would come out in like Brooklyn, and of course there'd be always somebody sitting on your car waiting for you to say something. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Somebody sitting on your car waiting for you to do something. Or sometimes I would used to go to my grandmother's neighborhood. I remember one time my dad sent me outside by myself, and I came back, and somebody took their Doberman and like literally had the Doberman go straight at me and called him off like 10 feet in front of me, and the Doberman like just stopped, and then he walked back, and I was like shook. So he did that to me.
in Jersey City is like, bro, Miss Mo could like see Mo from the Bahamas, and she used to live in Miami, so it's a different type of like Mo them come from that. You ever seen that movie Shatters?
Yeah.
That's that life, like they've like in the behind, except it's the Bahamas, right?
Right.
And so so she come from a different thing. So we coming downstairs, the dude was leaning on the car. I'm talking like, yo, they go to ice cream truck. She's like, yo, leaning up on my car. And I'm like, so what? It's like, yo, go tell him to get off my car. And I ain't never heard her talk like that. I'm like, what?
Right.
It must have been something in the air or something. Like, go tell that, get off my car. We in Jersey City. And she's like, yo. And I'm like, well, you ready to die over a dude leaning on the car? She's like, we ain't ready to die. Not tonight. No, he leaning on my car. That's so disrespectful. We in the city.
Right.
Like, we in the city, bro. I mean, now when I start walking up to my car, it ain't nothing happening. Then, you know what I'm saying? Do usually somebody was like, oh yeah, my bad, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. People, ain't nothing. I used to sit on people's car. My feet on the bumper. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about as a kid, not an adult. I'm talking about as a little boy. But yeah. So Trump, are you ready to decide on which borough is the best?
Who?
Which borough is the best borough?
I mean Brooklyn, man. I'm gonna say Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. I'm gonna say Brooklyn.
Brownsville got some pretty good food though.
Yeah.
You ever been to like what, Donovan's Reef? Is it Donovan's Reef? Is it Donovan's Reef? I
don't know, bro. I'm biased, bro. I've been to Staten Island on the ferry, but not to visit nobody. We used to go to Queens, Long Island. I got cousins in Inwood, Central Islip. What else? Wandance, and a bunch of places there. And I don't really mess with them like that because they you ever had family who they're your family, but you don't really mess with them like that. They just like they always come to they always got drama going on.
Right.
Like they be calling you like, yo, we need $5,000 because such and such bail is $20,000 and all we got is $8,000. And you calling me for $5,000?
Right.
Family got to stick together. He like,
gotta stay away from me.
Yo, my people from no lie, man. My people from Long Island, they be doing telethons all the time. Like, they be calling you like legit, like calling you, texting you, like such and such. You know what I'm saying? Man, they need such and such rent. And they be calling. They don't care. Like they legit. They don't care. And I'm not saying. I'm not talking like shit about my family. Because to me they strangers. You know how you got family, but you don't know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they my family, but I don't really. I know them, but I don't really know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no of them.
Man. So, but I mean, y'all already know what borough I think is the best. Because I started. I grew up struggling over there, like trying to feel like because it was like Jersey City, but it was like all new people in the Bronx. It's like everything in the Bronx was just like Jersey City, except it's like new people or whatever. And they like real slick with people in the Bronx. When I was going over there in the 70s and 80s, always had little schemes going on. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna buy up all the salt from the thing. So when it snow, they got to come to us so we can shovel. What? You gonna buy 10 boxes of salt because you know it's gonna snow, and then you're gonna go around and ask people to shovel it. What? Why don't you just save the $10? What? I mean, the Bronx was weird to me, like a little stuff. And then plus Harlem, I know it's not the Bronx, but Harlem, like I used to see stuff like I would go to Harlem and see like stuff like, how is everybody here rich? Like everybody. Like you walking around like, and it's not like the places we used to go. It's not like you walk where like Harlem is humongous. It's like a little area, right? Everybody rich, bro. All the kids got bikes. Fritz, like when you was growing up, did all the kids in your neighborhood have bikes? Fritz from Connecticut, everybody had bikes probably. All right, but in Jersey City, we used to have monsters. Y'all
They all had bikes, but he still was eating the knockoff cereal. See what I'm saying?
Oh no. That my dad was weird about that. My dad was like, nah, my kids ain't riding bikes around. Like he was scared, like we were gonna get hit by a car or something. Okay. So we wasn't the kids riding around the different blocks. But when I went down south to North Carolina,
style, baby.
Oh yeah. When I was with my cousins,
I was red lines and all that.
No, we ain't have no bikes, bro. We had monsters, bro. So, I mean, we had
you
bikes.
Ain't had no bike yet. Somebody had a bike.
Nah, we
might have
had
been taking turns.
Nah, we had monsters. Like we legit like
What's
what
a
a
monster?
A monster is like when you find bike parts and build you a bike out of old bike parts.
That's what you call it.
You know, we used to call them a fix. Just call it a fix.
Right.
Like you get all kinds of parts. You might have like remember them bikes, Apollo?
Yeah.
The 5-speed Apollo?
Yeah. They used to be brown
You'll
and
have
tan.
that. They had all they had all different colors. But you'll take it and put the small tire in the front.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gotta get the long fork though.
You got to get the long
Like-
fork. Yeah.
And you gotta make it fit to the pipe. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah,
We
man.
used to
Yeah.
make mini bikes.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
didn't
we
know
used to
how
put
to-
together bikes.
Yeah.
We used
Yeah.
to make mini bikes with lawnmowers.
What?
Yeah, the lawnmower motor.
You talking about the little 2-cylinder motor?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the lawnmower. Yeah. I got you.
Make
Man,
it a
yeah,
little
we
mini
ain't had
bike.
no bikes, bro. We used to, man. Hey, man, if somebody on our block got a real bike, somebody on the other block was gonna come over here and try to steal it. Like that was just like what it is.
We used
Like,
to make go-karts out of crates.
yeah, I remember that. Out of milk crates, remember that?
Yeah, milk crates and like dollies and shit like that. Shopping carts.
Man, I'd be regretting. I'd be wishing I grew up in New York so we could have had money too. You know what I'm saying? We grew up. We grew up in Jersey City. We ain't had
You
no.
probably would have been broke for years. I'm sorry to tell you. You probably would have been just as broke.
Yeah, man. But you know, yeah, man. I be thinking about that, like, and like I be talking to y'all, man. I be so jealous. I don't know if y'all see it, but like y'all be talking, I hit Wise one day. I ain't gonna tell the whole thing, like, because to me, like phone conversations be private. Like even whoever it is, if I talk to y'all on the phone, that conversation don't go past me, right? So, but there's one thing. I was talking to YZ, and I think he accidentally fired somebody when he was on the phone with me. I be like, "Yo, my man, what you doing out here?" And next thing you know, I heard him say, "Go home." Like, yo, you fired somebody he on the phone. It's crazy, bro. That's why I was like, yo, like, hey, man, I be jealous of y'all sometimes, bro. So, like, I was talking to Free Keith, and I ain't gonna say the whole conversation, but I was talking to Free Keith, and Free Keith is somebody. I'm gonna just say that, and I ain't gonna put all his business on. So he's somebody, right? Something was going on during the daytime, and I hit him for the next morning drive. I was like, "Yo, we rocking right now." He's like, "Yo, word, man, I'm gonna come through, whatever." I sent him the link. He clicked on the link, whatever. My man smoking a cigarette, right? He walk up to a group like, "Why y'all just standing around?" And I'm like, "Oh snap!" Free Keith was like, "Nah, all y'all go home." And so, yo, he said, "Everybody home, right?" He like, "Why y'all talk about Mitch Robinson?" And I'm like, bro, you just fired like 4 people, and you want to talk about Mitch shooting 3?
Yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is crazy. It is, it's crazy. That's why I'd be like jealous of y'all. I'm like, man, I gotta work. I gotta work 3 jobs. Like I gotta legit like a 12-hour job, and then I gotta hustle doing like insurance sales, like on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and like everybody in New York got some kind of special job.
You sound coquito, Breezy.
Huh?
You sound coquito too.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, I mean, that's why I be jelly. I be like, dag, man. Yo, Tori B be at work in her office, like on a tablet or whatever. People walk in there and she be like, yo, the Knicks game on. And they be like, oh, I'll come back later, Miss Tori B. What the fuck? I would never be able to do that at my job, bro. Never, bro.
Almost
That's why I'm
accurate.
jelly, bro.
Not 100%, but yeah, they don't bother me when the game is on.
You funny as hell.
Talking about me?
You funny as hell.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, bro.
Oh
New
shit.
York is, y'all know I love Jersey City, but New York clearly, like clearly New York is where it's at. Like Jersey City right there. Like legit where I grew up at, I'm probably closer to the city than y'all was, but it's a border. Like y'all legit there, and I'm in like another state, whatever. Like it don't matter if I can get to the city in 22 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever. Right? Y'all from there, so y'all get all the benefit, whatever. Jobs, paying all this money, all this stuff. Like down here, bro, you gotta not really. I'm probably exaggerating some, but like I was talking the other day. I was like, you know what? If this thing come through like I want, man, I might move back to the city. But do you really want to do that? Like, is the city the place to be now? Y'all think? Like,
It's
if
too
you had your
expensive.
choice, if you didn't have to like, if the income was like where you wanted it to be, would you still be in the city?
I'll be in Jersey.
Yeah, right across the water. Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about out like Teaneck, or you talking about like?
I'll be maybe damn.
No,
I'm gonna
you
tell
from
you
you from Brooklyn, so you probably be talking about down past Bayonne. You might be talking about like Earth
I might
Amboy and all
go.
that.
Nah. It's a part by Hackensack.
Yeah.
It's a part over there. I can't think of the name right now. They got like it's a mall over there too. I forgot the name of that mall. It's like a real rich mall right past Hackensack. I can't think of it
You
right
talking
now.
about Elizabeth?
You're not talking
Nah,
like Palisades.
it's not Palisades, but
Mm.
I know Palisades. I just can't think of it right now.
You
I
talking
ain't
about
been there for a minute.
you talking about by Hackensack, Teaneck, Woodbridge?
No, not Woodbridge. Woodbridge is off Route 1.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You ain't talking about Patterson, right?
Mm-mm. But it ain't far from Patterson either.
I got aunts that live in Patterson, bro. Patterson, Passaic, all that.
Yeah, Patterson is super hood too.
Yeah, Patterson was super. I spent 2 weeks in Patterson, bro. I was ready to come back, bro. Like, yeah.
I mean, how much money we talking? We talking like I'm rich. Like I'm rich.
Not maybe not rich, but maybe set for life.
Yeah, I'm living in Darien, Connecticut. I'm close enough to I can get into the city real quick.
DSJ
So
in the
like it's
building. Salute.
basically Greenwich without the stuffiness.
Yeah,
Man,
Greenwich is real close.
Yeah, Greenwich and Darien are close. But Darien is more. It don't have like the fanciness of Greenwich. Greenwich got all the. It's weird. Greenwich is weird. They got all the luxury stuff, but it's in like a little town.
okay.
It's a
Okay.
little town. They got little shops, but they got like every high end thing you can ever think of.
I don't know, bro. If I'm set for life, like say for instance, it's for me set for life where I'm at, set for life is probably for where I'm at right now, set for life is like $400,000 a year every year if I stay in this area. That's to me, that's set for life, right? And even with that, um, even with the little raggedy properties we got, and you know what I'm saying, the little job I got, little license and all that stuff to do stuff. I think I might still stay here, but I would just do more stuff. Like I'll probably be around y'all more often. Like come through, whatever. Just like if something happened, like birthday party or something, I'll like come in town and hang out for like the weekend and then go back. Right.
Right.
But if I'm rich, which probably is about $800,000 a year, right? I might consider moving, but I wouldn't move to a place where that $800,000 don't go as far, right? I'd probably move somewhere where the $800,000 go far, but I still could do stuff, right? But if I was wealthy, like I think I probably would consider like moving back to Jersey City, but that's the only way, you know what I'm saying, that I would consider moving back to Jersey City. Try, would you
What's the
consider
name of
moving
the
out of
freeze?
Brooklyn? Huh?
It's Saddlebrook.
Saddlebrook. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Saddlebrook. Why does Saddlebrook don't ring a bell for me? Is it out by Montclair?
It's going towards Hackensack.
I got the map pulled up, man. I'm trying to find, because I know what a lot of these places at. Like I know where Montclair is at. I've been to Kearney. That's where the college is at, right? Been to Inglewood. Been to Teaneck. Been to Hackensack. Been to Garfield. Been to Patterson. Been to Passaic. It's the farthest north I've been.
You tap
Westwood.
dancing
I've
all
been to
around it.
Westwood. That's about as far north as I've been, man. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. And so why would you pick that place though?
Cause it's like a lot of nice property over there, nice neighborhoods. It's close to the city, but far enough away where you ain't gotta worry about nobody coming to see you.
Right.
It's tucked away, like a lot of doctors, stuff like that live over there.
Right. Right. Would you ever consider leaving?
Nah, I want to be in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be away from the city too far where I gotta like drive 2 hours to get to the city, and I want to be with my people. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you get a brownstone in Harlem, or down by Fort Greene where Spike is at,
Right.
and the people see the Spikes where Spike is at. The people don't bother him.
Right.
You know. And he rich. He could easily move to California if he wanted to. He chose to stay in the neighborhood.
Right.
I think that's where Run's house is at in Saddlebrook.
Yeah, Saddlebrook. Yeah, when they did the reality show, that's where he's at.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I value the city like that. And I should, but I just don't. Like I'll share something with you. We was y'all remember when we played the Hawks in the playoffs in Atlanta?
Mhm.
And so I was gonna meet Jay Boogie, right? So I was gonna meet Jay Boogie and CP the Artist. Y'all remember CP the Artist? Remember him?
Mhm.
I was gonna meet them at a place called Harvey's in Atlanta. And I turned the corner to walk down the street, and like these group of people started walking up on me chanting Lawrence Tears, bro. And like legit, I'm not like a scary dude. Like I don't care about no whatever. But it was like 70 people just like walking towards me, like chanting, Lawrence Tears, Lawrence Tears. Yeah, they go Uncle Freezy. And I look, and so the thing is this. I'm an outgoing person, but I'm still like, I believe in like crew love. Y'all know what, anybody know what crew love is? Like, you know how you just got you a little crew that you hang with and that'd be about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like 50 or 60, it had to be 70 people, right? And they was walking up, man, like grabbing my shirt, people like hugging me, taking selfies and all this type of stuff. And Hoodie Cav was like, yo, you famous. Man, you know, fucking man. So we go and we chanting, like people chanting and all this stuff. Let's go Knicks, all in the street in Atlanta, all type of thing. I'm trying to get to Harvey's to meet these dudes or whatever. And we inside Harvey's and Wise, no lie, a dude, me and Hoodie Cav at the table, and a dude legit bought me and Hoodie Cav about $88 worth of mozzarella sticks, bro. What the hell are we gonna do with $88 worth of mozzarella sticks, bro?
Hey, man.
Dudes was like, you know, and like sometimes, bro, like with me, I like the city, bro. I like being able to walk around in the city, though. Right? Where was me and Junior at? Me and my son was somewhere. I think we was in Miami, and a dude recognized us and he called my name across the concourse. Yo, Uncle Freezy. And I turned because if they'd have called my government name, I'd have been like, okay, this person know me, right? But they're like, Uncle Freezy. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker seen me from the show. I turn around, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. And yo, he like, yo, let me pay for your stuff. I was like, nah, bro, nah, man, don't be trying to pay for my stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my son is like, man, what the hell wrong with you? Let him pay. And because in my mind, I'm thinking like, nah, man, this feeling, I just don't like, something about this just don't feel right. Right. But my son is like, bro, they trying to show you love, man. They trying to, you know. I'm like, man, I don't know. So my son is like ordering everything, like 3 arms full of shit. And my man is like, that's all y'all want? And he just swiped the card, beep, and just took off. And I ain't even know who it is. Like, I don't know if they be in the chat. I don't even know the person's name or nothing. Just left. Right? And we was in Orlando the night that I told you Paolo Banchero almost dunked on Randall. Like, legit. We like sitting on the corner. Like, I think we spent like, I was with y'all remember Greeny from LI?
Yeah.
So it was me, Greeny, and the dude Adam that used to come on at night. Me, Greeny, and Adam, we was in Orlando, and we had the game, and it's like Greeny left. I don't know if y'all know Greeny drive fast as hell, bro. But Greeny left, and me and my son was at the light, and it was like 100 people just chanting, we stand at the light, they just chanting, let's go Knicks, let's go Knicks. And I was like, yo, I like this, but I don't know. Like, some of this thing be like crazy, bro. And I know y'all in the city, whatever, and like stuff be different, whatever. Like, if I be in the city, ain't nobody gonna know me. I'm just a random dude, right? But it's just that sense of, you know, people knowing you, but then at the same time, how can you get out and do stuff if everybody know you?
I think you're just being modest. Nah,
I just don't like a gang of motherfuckers walking up on me. You know, so that's the if you want me to keep it a stack, bro. That's basically what it is. Like, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something about being a regular person that I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't be a radio DJ and be on TV.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. Like where I live, I know a lot of people or whatever, but it's cool because ain't nothing shaking, right? But when you say standing at the red light waiting across the street in Orlando 10 o'clock at night and like 100 people is waiting for you to come over there, let's go Knicks, it's Uncle Freezy, let's go. I'm like, I don't know if I like this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my friend about that, bro. Like, yo, I don't know if I like that shit, bro. And Wise, you know what he told me? That's why you don't be giving that channel 100%. If you give that channel 100%, bro, then the channel will be humongous. Like, I don't know, man. That can't be it, bro. I don't think that's it. I don't know, bro. That's probably why I ain't really keen on getting to the city, bro.
It makes no sense to me, but because I mean, I look at it like this. What people know you for, they're not hating on you.
I know.
So even if the worst thing that could happen is you could be closing a deal and you got 15 dudes running up on you, talking about, let's go, Uncle Freezy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the worst thing that could happen.
It ain't okay.
Like put yourself in Brunson's shoes, right? Jalen Brunson is point guard for the Knicks. If we take us to the championship when we win, that's free dinners for him. Any restaurant he go to in the city.
But he can't go nowhere for the rest of his life, bro.
Yeah, but he a star. He know that. That's the position. That's the life that he chose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the life that you choose. So it's like, you know what comes with it.
I would
like,
rather
you can't come on here with fedoras and bow ties and Cuban links and all of that and think people not gonna recognize you.
Right.
I would rather be Biggs. You remember Biggs?
Uh-huh.
I'd rather be like that.
In the background?
Yeah.
Right.
That's just my personality, bro. Like, I'd rather just be Biggs. Like, we could do all the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be Leon Rose. Like, we could do all the stuff, bro. Right. I just ain't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. That's just.
But still, when people see Leon Rose, you don't think they holler at him all the time?
Yeah, I done hollered at Leon Rose before. Shit. Jay Boogie me and Jay Boogie was in Charlotte. And what year was that when Scott Perry was here? That was just the first year. How long did Scott Perry stay with Leon Rose? Like 3 years? 2 years?
Yeah, I think 3 years.
Yeah, I think so. I was talking to Allen Houston and not Scott Perry, because I don't know what it is with me and Scott Perry, but that man ain't never uttered a word to me his whole life. Right? Like, that man, I guess he watched Lawrence Tears. I guess he know what, you know. But Allen Houston, every time I see him, and I know he don't know who I am, right? But I'll be like, H2O. He just, be friendly, whatever. Mm-hmm. But Scott Perry, I'm like, hey, Scott Perry. You just keep on trucking, bro. He keep on trucking. And I'm like, man, these light skinned motherfuckers be weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you see, that man looked me dead in my eyes and was like, just kept on trucking. Like, legit, no lie. One of the cool moments of my life, right? Del Curry is walking downstairs to see Allen Houston and them. Me and Jay Boogie is right there on the, you know how you right there on the corner with the aisles where you got to walk back up the steps. So Jay Boogie, I'm letting Jay Boogie out so he can sign an autograph for this little kid, right? I'm right there, and Allen Houston is about 2 feet away from me, and Del Curry is like walking down the stairs. And I say to Del Curry, like, "Hey man, I know you." And he looked like, who's this dude talking to me? I'm like, "Hey, you used to play for Cleveland." And he looked at me like, "Cleveland?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you used to play for Cleveland. You and Steve Kerr used to come off the bench in Cleveland." And he's like, "You remember that?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." And I was like, "Look, everybody, it's 3 of the greatest shooters of all time in the same place." And them two was looking around like, "Well, who's the third shooter?" Shit, I'm the third shooter. Yeah, man. True story. True story. As a matter of fact, one of these days when I catch up with Rob the Nick, I'm gonna get Rob the Nick to tell you that story. Like Uncle Freezy talking to these dudes, like he know them. Like, hey man, that's what it is. So yeah, man. Hey, Try, you got something before we wrap up and get out of here, bro?
Well, I got something like
You
like a
like you want
song.
like the Mobb Deep album?
My Deep album is fire. I don't know what you're talking about. That's like top 3, one of the best rap albums of the year. Like from front to back, ain't no skips. Alchemist did his thing. Havoc did his thing. Like they paid homage to P. It's a great album. That's the great send off. That I mean, if that's gonna be the last Mob album, that's the great send off for the thing. I know you hate it. I don't know why, but I think it's
I
crazy.
don't hate it, bro. I don't hate it.
You like it? You told me you didn't think it was great though.
That album is fire.
Yeah. You said you had issues with the album.
Yeah.
You still ain't told me why though.
You know how I feel about Prodigy, bro.
Oh, he's one of the best.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Prodigy and Sean Price, bro.
Yep.
So, yo, you can't ever get me to utter a word that's, you know.
So what? So if you feel like the album ain't great, what is it? Is it Patrick's Beats? Is it Alchemist?
He sound like he never lost a step.
Yeah, man. What? There's only maybe 2 albums is better than that, if that. I love the Clips album and I love Alfredo too, but there's no other albums to me that's better than that Mobb Deep album.
I think the technical part to me is still, man, I was telling you the other day, I think the technical part of it is what's really like got me
You did say that.
delayed.
You felt like his lyrics were slowed down.
Yeah, I feel like his lyrics is dragging to match the beat.
Yeah, I mean, well, Havoc did say that they took certain verses from like other songs to fit it with that beat.
Yeah,
But
that's
then there's other stuff that they actually like did, like he actually recorded.
yeah, I think it's slightly better than the very first album.
Oh yeah, Juvenile Hell. Yeah,
Yeah,
way better than that. Yeah,
it's slightly better, like almost
you
like
said
by
slightly better. I wasn't a fan of Juvenile Hell, but I know they were younger when they did that. But like when you hear it now, it didn't age well. But after that, that's when they went on their 3-album run, 4-album run.
Yeah, like it's not the Infamous for sure, right? It's not Murder Music for sure,
Right.
because Murder Music is the best album in my opinion, right? Depending on depending on like people think the Infamous is a classic. I think it is too. But yeah, I don't know, bro.
Hell on Earth. It's not Hell on Earth.
Hell on Earth came out in what, 96? 97? 96.
96. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Hell on Earth got G.O.D. Part 3 on it.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
I think it's all right, man.
You think it's okay?
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Which one? The new album or Hell on Earth?
No, Hell on Earth is a classic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Infamy is all right, bro.
You gotta bump that. You gotta bump that loud in your speakers. Like there's just certain albums you can't play on a phone. You can't play in the headphones. You gotta bump it on your speakers.
Yeah, you gotta play.
It's
Yeah.
definitely better than the album with 50 Cent.
Yeah. Blood Money, hell yeah, better than that.
Right. Hey, one last thing, man, before I go. I just want to ask. How old is too old to stop wearing Timberlands, bro?
You're never too old. It's boots.
Because I
Never
started
too
to buy
old.
some yesterday.
Nah, you're never too old. Cause you're gonna need that for the weather. You're gonna need that for work. And it's fashionable. Like Tim's is timeless. I'm never gonna stop wearing Tim's. Why you feel like there's an age limit on Tim's?
Yeah.
Nah. On boots? There's no age limit on boots.
No, not just boots, bro. Just Tim's.
Why? But why just Tim's though?
I don't know.
You think it's a stereotype that comes with wearing Timbs?
Nah, I just think at some point you just can't wear them shits with everything no more. Like when I was younger, I could wear them shits wearing with basketball shorts, with anything, bro. Like anything. I used to take the trash to the thing in Tim's, bro.
Right.
Like just throw on. Like I remember I used to have like 3 pair of the same style Timbs, like some new ones, crispy. Just wear them like special occasions, and then the old ones where you just do stuff in or whatever. The ones beat. Like with me, if your boot gets scratches through, right? That's me, right? Just me. This
you never had like the Timberland eraser and all that to erase that stuff?
Bro, I used to do all that. I used to have the spray, the scrub brush, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, man. I ain't. Nah, man.
You don't have to wear it with everything though, but I feel like when wintertime coming up, that's when you gotta break them out.
I guess that's where we at, because now wintertime for me is different than wintertime for y'all now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think there's that element of it. I think I might be past that. Like, if you get in your mid 50s and you still wearing Timbs, then
so
maybe
what you supposed to wear for boots then? If you hit 50,
huh?
What you wearing? If you're in your 50s and you want to wear boots, what boots is? If you're not wearing Timbs, what you wearing? You feel the same way about polo boots? You can't wear polo boots, Holla?
I ain't never worn no polo boots, bro. I just thought them shits was gay. Like I don't wear.
What about a pair of Wallies? You can't wear Wallies no more.
Right.
Nah, I don't really wear Wallabies no more either. I kind of
But why not though?
I don't know what it is. It's maybe it's the environment I'm in. Maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wear Iris setters.
What's that?
I'm saying because I know a lot of rich white men that walk around with Wallies on all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But nah, that ain't like with me. I wear I think got to, man, I don't even know if I wear the Cole Haans no more. I got them in the closet, like I ain't gonna say 50 pair, but y'all know what I mean. Like maybe like 7 pair. But
what I will say is this though: if you're not really planning on wearing Timbs like that, it don't make no sense to get them.
Yeah.
Don't you still wear Jordans? You told me like you still rock Jordans though.
Huh?
You still rock Jordans though, right?
I done stopped wearing them too, though.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I'm in a
What are you wearing now?
New Balance. I probably buy a pair of New Balance every month.
Okay.
Yeah, I just get me a new pair of New Balance every. And not that I buy a pair and then retire a pair. I'm just like building like a little rotation, basically. You know, it's like with me, I don't wear like the same shoes every day. Like I feel like you destroying your shoes when you wear them every day.
How you feel about ACG boots. Nike bringing back out the ACG boots. You want to wear those?
Nah, I ain't wearing that shit.
No. So what would you wear in the snow if you had to come up here and it was a blizzard? What would you wear on your
Irish setters. That's what I'm saying.
Irish? What is that? I never seen those. What is that?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Irish setters?
Yeah, they
That's
fly,
before
bro.
my time.
Nah, they knew.
Irish setters? I never heard of them.
Yeah, they knew. They knew, bro.
Where they from? Are they foreign?
Nah, I'm gonna show you right now. Like,
Okay. And they boots?
yeah.
How come I never heard of them?
I don't know, bro. I'll show you though. I'll show you like I'll put it right here on the joint. Hey Reg, what's good, bro?
Reg, what up?
Like, no, not that one. Not that one. Hold on. Let me stop doing and show you this one. Them.
Oh, those.
And I think they cheap too. They ain't stupid cheap. Yeah, they like $240, but whatever.
Wow.
Like I rock
those
some
the original constructs back when niggas used to wear snorkels.
like I wear someone. I think I'm not saying that that I'm above a certain thing. What I'm saying is, I don't know, bro. Maybe I need to step away from it, and then you just need a break from it for a little while.
But even if you look, you know what it is. I think you accustomed to like one style of Tim's, that maybe you might need a different style. That there's so many different styles with Tim's now, that even those that you just showed me, like they got Tim's that look like those.
I know, I saw them.
You know what I'm saying? You might need to just switch up your style of like from the constructions to like something else. You just done with the whole brand, like all together?
I think I'm just taking a break, bro.
Okay.
And I'm taking a break from Adidas right now too.
What?
Yeah.
So what you rocking as far as sneakers?
Just New Balance, bro.
Oh yeah, you did say that, New Balance. Okay.
Yeah, just New Balance, bro. Red ones, white ones,
right,
black ones, the hunter green ones.
Oh.
Like I just yo, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody on this panel made me laugh. I ain't gonna say no names, right? But somebody on this panel made me laugh. Talking about Mitchell Robinson be wearing the 5411s. That's why his feet be hurt.
Oh man.
Yo,
that's crazy. Wow.
And it make me mad, right? Because people be like, be talking about bitch, I be mad, like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, come on, man. But nah, man. Wow. So yeah, I think I think that might be it, bro.
What about Asics? You ever rocked Asics?
Nah, I ain't seen none that I like yet. Well, I got some. I got the black ones with the lime, the action green. You know, so I got those.
Those are popping right now. You got to break those out.
Yeah, I know they fire, bro, and they feel good on your foot too.
Yeah,
but I mean, I just think New Balance is where it's at right now for me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you want something comfortable and not too many bright colors.
Nah, I'll wear different colors. Like the colors don't really bother me like that, because like I'm not like one of them dudes that's gonna wear a bunch of colors or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big bro. When I put shoes on, I'll be like 6'7".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to blend in the crowd, be smooth with a little bit. So
right.
You know. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
New Balance is dope though. Like they definitely have a comeback now. So
yeah, they got some dope stuff.
Yeah.
But yo, I saw I don't know if I told y'all, but I saw DSJ. What I see?
I thought that said Rev came in the building.
Yeah, I think I saw him in Florence. I saw them in Florence, right? And them dudes was dressed up like R&B singers, bro.
Mhm.
And it's like, yo, these dudes, bro, these New York dudes be having money, bro. I started to rob them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want them to walk home in the rain, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a heart a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Well, all right, y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some sleep, and then be up. YZ, guess what I got to do today? All day, fix
What?
up property, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, fixing up properties, bro. So, bro, I'm getting on ladders, bro. Getting up in it, bro. You get to a certain age, man. Getting up and down on ladders, bro. Putting in ceiling fan, all that, man.
You doing it by yourself?
Nah, not all. It depends on what it is, right? Like if you're talking about like building an island, like you know how you put an island in a spot, you go to Lowe's, get you like 2 or 3 of those cabinets, get you like a board, get you a frame, put on the back of them, make sure like screw them all together, and then you know what I'm saying, put your little board on the back, safe place for you to put paneling, where the bars go, where the stools go at up under the island or whatever.
Yeah.
And then go get you countertop, have them deliver it. I mean, the when you're talking about putting like the counter on it, the countertop, I let them do that. Like let them come through, measure all that stuff, and let them install it. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your floor, all that stuff, man. I'll do
That's all
that.
you gotta do?
Huh? Yep. You talking about today? Yep. Not the countertop part, but get the cabinets, frame them together, and cut out I won't cut it out, but I'll draw the place for the sink because we want to put a little garden sink. The little teeny sink for your veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you put it in the island, you got the sink part, and then you got the microwave part underneath it, whatever. So we probably gonna do that today, right? And maybe do a little sheetrocking and stuff, and then maybe come springtime we'll start renting this place, and then be on to the next one. So how it is, bro. It's a hustle, bro. Like it's a dog eat dog world, man. You got to keep trying to get this money wherever you can get it from, bro.
I ain't mad at you.
So get it how you live, bro. You gotta use your hands, bro. So yeah. So all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some rest, man. I appreciate y'all with the conversation, bro.
No doubt.
Y'all gotta stop talking shit about Jersey City, though, man. That's disrespectful.
It's all love.
Nah, bro, that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. That's where I grew up at, bro.
Yo, I'm saying, shit happens. It happens everywhere. I done told you stories too. You already know.
Oh,
you knew I was gonna laugh. I told you I was gonna laugh from the beginning.
But I didn't know you was gonna laugh in my face, though.
How I'm supposed to do it? I ain't gonna laugh behind your back.
Right. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. So, all right, y'all, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all for coming through, hanging out. Hey, everybody watching on X, thank y'all for coming through. Everybody watching us on YouTube, thank y'all for coming through. We're gonna get out of here. Peace, everybody.